Hey everybody, welcome to 10 More Minutes. I'm Chris.
And I'm frustrated Sam because I got a smudge in my glasses. Can we... Oh.
Your mic is nowhere near your
nowhere
face.
near my mouth. That's close enough. It picks up most things. I'm going to blame Jen even though she wasn't using this mic at all.
Guys, gals, how do we sound on the audio? I know there were some issues with the last stream, real quick. How's the vocal audio? What up, Scarecrow?
What's up?
Hey, Blue. What up, Josh? Hey, Darkstar. Knocked, Jack, Sylveon.
I'd read your names when my glasses are still off because I'm trying to find out where all the smudges are on my glasses.
Sounds good, maybe a little low. Does anyone else concur? Because if so, then I can pop off the screen real quick and I'll turn it up for everybody. Pretty good, maybe a little low. Okay, let me do that real quick because I was trying to fool with it.
He's going to go do that.
We'll restart the episode in just a second while I get this all done. Well, in the VOD, it'll be cut.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. I mean, do I need to stay here so you can check out the volume?
Yeah.
Alright. I regret every decision coming in here. It's going to be freaking hot by the time this thing is over.
How hot is it right now, Samuel?
It's 86 degrees.
In the room.
In the room. Yay! Yay! Yay.
Death and destruction.
I'm sure you guys are typing something, but things are currently halfway on the screen, so I'm going to assume it's positivity. Just in case you guys weren't tired enough of our audio mess ups the other day with my stuff.
That's funny.
On the stream.
Yellow. Okay.
Huh. Well, you can turn it up, but will it peak?
How about that?
Is that better, guys? We've got it pretty close to the red now, so if it goes any higher, it's going to start peaking. Better-ish?
Yes.
That's a one yes. Yes.
Double yes.
Double yes. Yeah.
Well, it's showing up in the yellow.
Yeah.
It's not peaking or anything.
It's not peaking, so as long as it's not peaking, we should be fine. Cover your ears if you think this is going to be too loud, but I'm about to do a kind of like test yell, so you've been warned. Woo! How was that?
That one peaked in the red.
Yeah, was my casual woo too loud, or was it
too wooey?
Does it too wooey, like blew out your ears wooey, or, you know, Huey, Louie, and Dewey wooey?
That was good.
That was good?
That was a yell. Okay, well that means our hardware is working good.
Oh, then we're fine then.
Okay,
I guess, yeah, we'll reset the episode then.
Let me just bring things down a little bit so we can see more stuff, and that should be good.
Yeah, and we'll just cut that out then.
Cut that out in the VOD.
Yeah, let's cut that out in the VOD. Thanks for help, guys.
Some of the audio got changed based strictly off of Sam's audio.
My audio. Stuff got trained. Yeah, but that's not a different thing.
Changed up the audio on this one too for some reason.
How does that do that? It's a different thing. That's fucking weird. Why would it do that?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Because they're separate.
I don't know. Maybe because of a copied source? I don't know.
That's
But
weird.
I noticed the numbers were slightly different, so I was like, well, let me fucking try and play with this.
Huh. Why would it change on this end?
It probably was
Maybe they used
copied,
the same
You probably
audio
copied source instead of a duplicate source.
That might have been it.
Which, yeah, I think that's how it works.
Our stream one is different. I might have toggled with one of the other. I might have toggled the mic thing, which is
it's fine.
What toggled it. But
it didn't change anything. I think it's a weird source mechanic thing.
Whatever.
Slobs isn't that clear on a lot of stuff.
Slobs is not clear about a lot of stuff.
Doctor's asking, so quick question, do you have Taco Bell in California?
We haven't.
Didn't Taco Bell start in California?
I'm pretty sure it did.
And if so, have you tried the grilled cheese burrito? I have not.
No.
Taco Bell just got rid of a whole bunch of the of their items, like some nachos and stuff like that. They got rid of like
Something
6
like
big items. It's like, what?
I mean, Taco Bell isn't Mexican food, so you know.
It's American Mexican.
I'm not even sure that's fair.
All right, guys. So let's start this over.
We have really good like Latin and Mexican food here. So if we want really good food, we're gonna go to the mom and pops.
That's awesome, Josh. Thank you. So let's restart this over, and the VOD will start here. Hey guys, welcome to 10 More Minutes. I'm Chris.
I'm Sam.
And today we're playing Slay the Spire.
And I fixed my glasses. Hopefully that smudge doesn't bother me, though I can see in the corner of my eye.
I think I'm going to go through with the...
Could someone invent a pair of glasses that are non-smudgeable? That would be amazing. I'd pay $1,000 for that.
Don't smudge. Was there a question that was gonna be poked out there, Blue? Oh, I see what you're saying, because the ask us anything wasn't actually a question. I mean, you can. Here's the other thing: you can highlight a message for cheaper.
But yeah, Taco Bell's fine, but I'm not probably ever going back. But if I got offered Taco Bell, I'd probably still eat it.
Yeah, of course, Taco Bell is delicious. Now it's high in carbs, so I can't have it right now either.
Yeah.
But let's see, which way do I want to go?
It's
I have
like
no
Little
money,
Caesar's
so I can
pizza.
Avoid
I'm not going to deny it if you give it to me, but I'm also not going to go out of my way. Is it incredible
pizza? No. Is it also $5? Yes.
God, it's incredible for $5. I mean, maybe it's nostalgia, but I like the taste of Little Caesars.
I love Little Caesars just because of the fact that it's so cheap, and it's what I grew up on as like a college kid.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, a whole $5 pizza? Well, I can eat half of that one day and half of that the next day.
Go-to thing for my parents.
And that's $2.50. Yeah. So it's like
gotta feed 4 boys. Cool. We're gonna spend $15 and get 3 pizzas. Mm-hmm. We good.
Yep. It's a good dad meal too afterwards. Where you're just like in the middle of the night, like
So Paulette42. Hey dude.
What up, man?
Couching was awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, check out the Discord. I illustrated a cool thing for Paulette42 the other day.
It'll be like friggin' October or something when it comes
You'll
up
see
finally.
The speed paint in October.
On the speed paint.
But if you'd like to see the illustration, you can check out the Patreon or the Discord where all of it's posted.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually wanted to play Titan Souls a couple times.
Yeah. Did you see that they won it? That it won?
Oh, it did?
It won on the Couching's Choice.
Cool. I finally get to play it then.
Yeah.
It's been on my back burner for a long time.
Yeah, it just won a couple hours ago.
Yeah, like Owl Boy, it's been a game that we've had in our back. We go, we're gonna play that sometime. And then we invented Patreon's Couchling's Choice, and new games kept coming out. So
it has been on our list for like a year and a half, 2 years.
That's
and we're
awesome.
Just like, we'll get to it eventually. Well, now we have a reason to.
I'm pretty sure it's by the same developers who made Sundered, and I liked Sundered.
Really?
I think it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Paulette.
Crap, I want to curse.
And if I'm mispronouncing...
That's Paulette.
Paulette? Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm mispronouncing it, feel free to
correct.
Based
off of, if I remember correctly, the name Paul and chicken in French?
Yeah, that was the...
It's an amalgamation?
Too. It's a combination of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just finished. We just had 2 new awesome people become patrons. So shout out to, I think it's pronounced Deshir. Which
I always pronounce it Deeker.
Well,
or teacher.
They told me that it's a mix between means the Shadow Lord, I believe, in a different language, and like Elvish or something.
Okay.
So it has a different pronunciation. They sent me in the email for it, but I'm not good at it, so we'll have to make sure we get it right for the shout out. But
I'll have to. Maybe I'll start asking for pronunciations and stuff for stuff like how would you like me to attempt to try and pronounce your name?
That's probably good for that email that we send out for the patrons.
Okay, so
one listing what your name you want to be called as, in case you don't want to just be called Sam. You want to actually have like a screen name.
Yeah, I'll try and do that too. Real quick, it's Titan Souls by Acid Nerve, Sundered is by Thundered Lotus.
Okay, so different developers. regardless.
Or irregardless. Blue.
It's gonna be a running joke.
It is a running joke.
Anyways, so yeah, Titan Souls, I thought the art looked really good. I've been wanting to play it for a while. It wasn't a very long game, so I went, oh hey, this would be really cool at some point. But new games kept coming out, and then we got behind, and then some games just went on forever. Dark Souls 2, anyone?
Dark Souls 1, anyone? Any Dark Souls, anyone?
Not that it's bad.
I am saying that.
Okay, well that may be. But I was gonna go on a different game. Not that it's bad that a game goes on for a long time. Mario's gonna go on for a while, which thank you so much for watching.
Mario's gonna be like 65 episodes.
Yes.
Paper Mario Origami King.
And it's fun, so I'm glad to play it. I'm glad you guys are watching it. That's awesome.
Hey, Pat.
But sometimes those games stretch out longer. Like Nier, we didn't expect Nier to go on as long as it did.
We also expected to play it through its baseline stuff and not its completionist stuff, which completionist stuff is considered all story endings, but
at the same time, the way we played it really was kind of the ending.
Hey, Scarecrow.
The endings don't really make sense for Nier, where they say, "Oh, it's ending B." It's not really.
Game over screen A, game over screen B, game over screen C.
What we did was really the actual full game.
Yeah.
You know, Yoko Taro just likes to be goofy and make it all split up
to a week,
whatnot,
and then a bayash.
You're not late, Red. You're right on time.
We actually spent some of the first part of this episode before. If you guys are watching it in the VOD, you will not see any of this. But we spent the first part of the episode doing some audio balancing real quick, just because of Slobs being silly about some of its stuff. But that took like 4 minutes, so no biggie. Let's do a defend and a defend, and we'll get a wild strike out. Nice. Hi, DR. So glad you are here. Who's DR?
Who is
Doctor. Yeah.
Oh, Doctor. That makes sense.
It makes sense that it's DR because it doesn't have a period behind it, so it's not a
title.
Oh yeah. It's Der Facilier. You're out of ice cream, Blue. No.
What's ice cream?
Yeah, haven't had that in a long time.
Cut that out a while ago.
Oh. We were at the grocery store a while ago, and Jen was like, "Oh, do you want to go get?" I'm pretty sure I've already told this too. Do you want to go get keto ice cream? And I was like, "No, because that'll just give me a sweet tooth, and I'll want more." And then
that's the great thing about ordering it online. I can make the decision. Go, I don't need this.
Are you sure there is no upcharge on that?
So it depends on how much you spend. So,
well, I mean, like, even the items, there's not like $1 or $2 upcharge on each item?
I honestly have saved more, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know on Instacart, they do upcharges on some items.
I didn't see any, like, all the prices that I saw were all the same that when I go to the store, so
okay.
I didn't...
This was only something I saw on Instacart, which is not what you use.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't know, is that like an industry standard thing where they're just like, oh yeah, there's no shipping over this much, but we charge you $1 or $2 more for each item.
The way that I saw it, for the way that Safeway handles it, which is our local grocery for like the Bay Area, they only charge... I think they have different windows that you can pick for when it gets delivered, and they text you and give you like updates. You can check GPS. It literally tracks the car. It's on a GPS thing, so you can watch it on Google Maps.
That's freaking awesome.
Going around. They'll alert you like, hey, your thing is out for delivery. Here's our ETA, and they've been right on time with each time they've said. Or they'll be like, hey, there's a delay. It's going to be at this time, and it's pretty damn accurate for the 2 times that I've used it. But in terms of prices, they charge more if you want to be within a 1-hour window, where it's say you want specifically this 1-hour window.
You're like, I have to go to work and then go run errands to do other stuff. I don't want to grocery shop, but I need 1 hour that they need to be here.
So that'll be $10 as a base price for that. Yeah. But it's depending on how much you spend. If you spend over $100, it doesn't matter. The price I think goes down.
That's pretty tight.
From what I understand. Whereas if it's in the 2-hour window, it goes to $5.95 for the total order, and then $3.95 when it hits the 4-hour window. Huh. So that's
a couple bucks.
The only thing they only requirement is you have to spend over $30. That's the only requirement
they have. Which is like
they have.
5 items.
Yeah.
Like it's not even.
That's 1 bag of mangoes, and then
the ice that we get because our ice machine can't keep up.
Yeah.
It's like $8 or $9 for each one we bet. It's like, holy fuck, just for frozen water.
I just love the luxury of I pick exactly what I need, and sometimes like the last order I got, they didn't have a couple things that should have been there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a whatever. It at least takes care of the big things. So if I ever did like, oh, I absolutely need this, then I can go get one thing from the grocery store instead of having to lug all that, you know, go in the grocery store, put it all in the cart, keep all the gloves on, keep the mask on, do all that stuff, put it in the car, go out of the car, put it in the kitchen, clean all of it off, put the car cover back on. There's just so many extra steps, whereas now they literally deliver. I'm like, hey, drop it right in front of the car with the cover on it. I go, cool.
Yeah, perfect.
And then all I have to do is take it in and clean it off, and I'm done.
That's awesome. So, real quick, to ask us anything. Sorry if I'm being pushy with this, but any updates on the Nintendo 64 situation? Just want to know if I have to rethink what I'm going to mail over.
I have an N64.
It works?
It works.
Okay, then it's we have an N64,
but
Jack.
What game were you thinking? Because
he was going to send us an N64 plus some games, but I'm like right off the bat because I need to catch up with this other message real quick.
Yeah.
Jack, N64, good. We don't need it sent to us. Thank you. Appreciate it though. Super awesome.
Appreciate it.
Real quick, we'll get right back to that. But the highlighted message. Oh yeah, did you guys hear that the L is real? I did hear about that, and we'll get right back to that too. Now let's go back to N64 real fast.
So N64, I have a lot of games for it, and I know Mike and Chris do as well. So if you were going to send something, make sure to tell Chris.
I actually don't have a ton of N64 games.
I have a decent amount. I have Spider-Man 64. I don't have Smash Brothers.
I did, but either I lost the box or somebody kept it or it got stolen or I have no idea. I can't find the damn thing.
I mean, I have to test my N64, but I'm pretty sure it works fine. I think my Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey is the one that's dying on the Vine, which sucks because it's the greatest hockey game ever made.
So it should be fine. It should be fine, man.
It should be fine.
Jack was asking about it and everything.
And I'm pretty sure Mike has an N64 as well, so we're covered.
He does.
I
don't know if he has it located, but he did have one as a kid. And I don't know that man to ever throw anything fucking out, so... Yeah. But the L is real thing is Luigi was confirmed in Mario 64. Like, confirmed from source file codes. Did you not hear that?
No, I just saw Luigi was trending, so I just tweeted Luigi.
No, I saw you saw that, but I thought you might have.
No, I didn't know what that was, but I thought that was just people memeing. I was like, whatever. Like Kirby was trending earlier too. I was like, I don't have any Kirby art.
Nope, he's confirmed. He has a character model and everything in the Nintendo 64 source code.
Huh.
The Mario Nintendo 64. Mario 64.
I mean, Nintendo never comes out with that stuff, but
I don't know how it was leaked. I don't know. I didn't look too far into it.
I'll wait to reserve my judgment just because there's been other people that have looked through the source code a lot before and never found anything. So
it's been confirmed. It's been fully confirmed. Super trending. Lots of pictures. Lots of models. Source pictures of PNG skeptical. Models and stuff. It's like, whoa, really? I thought you would have been all over it, and that was going to be your topic today.
No, I had no idea that was happening.
Yes, Luigi and Mario Kart also confirmed.
Yeah, no.
That was not really Luigi, guys.
Apparently
that was
not.
Luigi. Or Luigi.
Blue Lip. I did Kirby art way back in the day, but I've never drawn like a full illustration. I don't have time for fan art anymore. I'm constantly doing couch links.
Yeah.
And then I have other stuff.
What up, dude? Trying to catch up with chat while the enemy attacks, so we go so fast already.
It's the way to get good on the internet and build a fan base, but God, I ran out of that time a long time ago. I used to only do fan art for a long time, but I never got around to Kirby.
I love Kirby.
I love Kirby too. He was my main in 64.
Let me get a Sentinel out there. Yeah, mine too. Ooh, Sapphire Key or Nunchucks? Nunchucks are the better one to go with. I'll get the key later. Honestly, I've never even been able to... Oh, we got some corgs in the jar. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it, dude. Lots of little corgis.
We don't have Banjo-Kazooie, but I would find it different.
Mike has it, but I don't know if he knows where it is.
I would try and play the remasters, honestly.
There was a Banjo-Kazooie remaster?
Long time ago on the 360. I think I'd have to see if they ported it to PC yet.
That's crazy.
But I would pull out my 360 out of storage first and use that because that would be easier than hooking up an N64.
Yeah,
and recording.
Anything HDMI is
way
1,000% easier to actually hook up and record. And that's why a lot of the stuff that we play is on Steam, because it's like, oh, cool, we don't have to go running through wires and stuff. Yeah. It's just on there, and we just hit play. Perfect!
Ideally, Nintendo gets off their asses and releases the N64 Virtual Console for their Nintendo Online.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Again, that would be fantastic
Spot
with
weakness.
their staple of games such as, Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, the classics, the ones that they own, the ones that would be easy for them to put on a console online.
I didn't count my energy appropriately.
Heck,
Damn
they
it.
can charge another $5 a year if they want. I'll still pay for it. It'd be $25. Ooh.
Yeah. How long until you guys think chat will move too fast to keep up? Don't know, Striker.
No idea.
Don't know. When we hit, we can always enable like subscriber
chat slowdown too.
like chat slowdown or subscriber mode, subscriber chat only.
Yeah,
like
that way the big things such as the questions with the Couchling coins will come up.
It's already moving too fast for me to actively play the game and read every single one. Now I try and stay on top of it, but at the same time it's like, it's really hard to figure out. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, man.
You say homebrew games,
Yeah.
I'll just say Doc.
Facilier.
All right, Dr. Facilier. Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's the doctor from Prince and the Frog? Wait, Princess and the Frog? I've never seen the movie. Disney movie?
It's played by Keith David.
Princess and the Frog, right?
Yeah, Princess and the Frog.
We have two more before I shut my trap, and feel free to answer.
Do we play homebrew games? Do you mean homebrew as in tabletop games, or do you mean homebrew as in homebrew video games? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Yeah, can we get a little bit more context, Doctor?
Do you mean playing with mods for video games?
I think you might be meaning maybe RPG Maker? I don't know.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more context to accurately
answer that
as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to straight up say no, because I can't think of any instance of anything.
For D&D, I mean, Chris's whole campaign is homebrew, but we've done non-homebrew Well,
everything we've done is homebrew.
What about Swords Coast though?
Minus
Danielle?
the Sword Coast starter pack for D&D 5e. That was the first time.
Yeah.
That was it. And we played one session, and that was it.
2 sessions.
Was it?
You died, and then you brought me in, and I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna steal all your money, and I'm gonna go watch Evo.
Oh, I don't even know if that second one was any kind of pre-written stuff. That might have been.
That was part of Swords Coast.
Was
it? Yeah, because Danielle was looking at the book at the time.
It's been forever. I don't remember.
That was when it was the beginning of the D&D.
Our D&D.
Yeah, fanaticism.
Yeah. But that'd really be it, honestly.
That's fine, Doc. But yeah, I just needed context. Is there could be a lot of things that are homebrew, but yeah, everything we've done is homebrew. But
wait, Twitch is still broken?
The only things that would go homebrew-ish, for long term, is Chris's campaign and our buddy. Do we want to say her name or?
We can say any first name.
Okay, cool. Well, our buddy Willow. She did a campaign for us. It was a 2-shot for a Halloween-ish episode-ish. And Jen was writing her own before the pandemic started, and she'll do that in 2022.
She wanted to do that for her birthday back in April.
Yeah.
We still haven't been able to do it yet.
2022, my Tengu will be released. Not Tengu, I guess. What are they called in D&D? The bird people? Not Aarakocra.
You're talking about
Kenkus.
Kenkus, and those are the crow style. I thought you were talking about harpies. I was like, how do you mix those two up? Kenku and
Tengu.
I get you. Yeah.
I thought Aarakocra were too
guys,
broken.
is Twitch still fucking up? Does it only seem to be our custom emotes? If it only seems to be our custom emotes, I might. Okay. After this, I'll go in and I'll see if maybe I can re-upload them. On Discord, Blue, can you post up in Twitch chat which ones are not working?
Thanks, Kaiser.
And I'll go further in and try and double check it. Maybe they got kicked out.
Well, Blue did a couple, but Screeby seems to be broken.
Yeah,
and
and
Beverage. They are newer.
Welcome, Noct.
So.
And Kaiser, thank you for gifting the sub to Noct.
I don't know why the 2 new ones aren't working.
It should be working just fine, but it doesn't seem
to.
It's been not working for at least the last 3 streams, and I thought it was just going to go away. Weird. But it hasn't.
They must have got corrupted.
Something, but they've been working perfectly fine for a long time. So it's like, what the hell?
Weird. Who knows?
But we'll look into it. If you could post up on the Discord so I can remember.
That's awesome, Doc. I'm glad you're not getting lag.
Super appreciate that.
Your B works. Try it, Pat.
Wait, it works. Some people screebies work and some people's don't. What the hell? I don't know what to do at that point then.
Pat, do a couple screebies. Hey, it's my favorite. Well, no, it's not working
that's
on our
Kaisa's
end.
doesn't work either.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's really good. I'll get the sapphire key later. I might not even go for the keys.
Yeah, something with screebies
because I can't beat the damn. Thank you, Blue. On Discord, thank you. I can't beat the damn heart for some fucking reason.
I'll pull
well, not
Twitch
for some
on
reason. It's just
my
hella hard.
Phone and see if it's just our monitor, but I don't.
No,
think
no,
it
it's
is.
not just our monitor. I looked back too. They don't see it on theirs either. Hey, look, that's what Kaisa has that's working and available.
Yeah, so all of them seem to be good except for Screeby
and Abev.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Yeah, it's not working out here either, Pat. Thanks for.
That's weird. Okay.
It's obviously something's wrong with those specific emotes.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out though. Metallicized, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I'm gonna do the 10 damage.
What's weird though is I'll post it here on our end so you'll see them, but it's not posting correctly.
Well, that's what they're doing.
There.
They're posting them, but they're coming out on the other side of the visuals as
that's
words.
Super weird.
I don't have the slightest clue.
We'll
I'll take a look at it, and if I can't figure anything else out, I'll re-upload them. Twitch hasn't sent me an email or anything saying like, "Oh, hey, these have been brought down because of possible tomfoolery."
Tomfoolery.
You know, I don't know.
It's the only word I could think of.
Let's get vulnerable in there, and then we can get a strike, and that should be all I need for this one. I really wanted to upgrade a card, but no big there. Oh yeah, Lily's going to. I think we were talking about the other day. Lily's gonna make us an HK Hollow Knight plush.
I know, that thing looks so awesome.
Fuck yeah! We were talking about when we were playing D&D yesterday on our own little one day off every 2 weeks, and we were just gushing over the little Hollow Knight plushie that you were.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Looks
I can't wait
rad.
to see it. That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah. I'm super excited for that. I'm already thinking around the room like, where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Where are we gonna put it so we see it all the time?
For anyone who's not
just stab it into the wall with a giant nail. Good.
A big nail. For anyone who is not aware, we have a PO box now. I haven't programmed it in yet for like ! TMM PO box. I need to.
Do you give us a heads up and talk with us if you are gonna send something though, so we know what it is, so you don't just send us something like, "Oh man."
Yeah, you guys haven't said anything about it. It's been a week. It's like I didn't know to look. I'm sorry.
Mike's our officially delivery person for it too.
Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Oh, well, I mean, I might as well take it. Let's do. I'm gonna take that just in case. You gonna get some milk, Josh? He needs some milk. Sam, I have a small question for you, says dude.
What's up?
He hasn't asked it yet, but yeah. Core goes in the jar. Thank you, Josh.
I am waiting for the question.
Oh, we got the 3 in there. At the start of the turn, takes out 3 damage, right? Is that what it was?
I don't know.
At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Cool. So I don't need to take the shield guy out, because in 3 turns, he'll be dead.
On a side note,
so
back to like groceries, I don't think I'm buying eggs anymore. I never use them, and they always just sit in the fridge forever.
I love eating eggs.
I like
I had 2
eggs too,
today.
but I never seem to do it. I never seem to use them, or I forget that they're in there. I'm like, I'll get to it later.
I mean, eggs last like 2-3 months after you get them. So.
I don't know how long mine have been in there.
Dude, they last forever.
They might still be fine, but I don't know. Yeah. I'll have to do the buoyancy check.
I've never had an egg go bad, and I've eaten eggs a month and a half after they said the sell-by date. And I'm pretty susceptible to like bad smells and stuff.
Mines are at least 2 months old, I think.
That might be pushing it then.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, hey, everybody else, go eat all your terrible, nasty eggs. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, you can go past that date a little bit,
I have not, dude. If you wanna.
Oh, milk just goes fucking bad. Like the day after it sells sell-by.
Milk has a very specific time frame. I don't think I have, dude. Did you post it soonish?
It was a while ago. So what he did was I believe it was a particle board pixel art based off of Fruit's
pixel art of us.
Pixel art of your art off of the design.
That's rad. You guys gotta tag me for that stuff if you want me to see it, because I have so many things happening all the time. If I don't get tagged for something, I'm not gonna probably notice it in time, unfortunately.
All right, Doctor. Well, we'll see you later, man.
All right, Doc. See you, dude.
Go charge up that battery. Yeah, no, it's pretty tight, and he was thinking about sending it to us, to my knowledge. So
Don't
I was like, oh,
over
awesome.
tag me, but if you guys tag me, especially in Sam's art channel or in if there's a specific piece of art that you guys want me to see from TMM, tag me in it, and then I'll make sure to be like, I'll get a ping. Then I'll be like, oh, I need to go check this out because someone created something really cool.
Yeah, dude, he hasn't seen it, so if you can repost it and tag him, that would help out a lot.
That would make it so I can actually see it. Otherwise, it'll just be like, it's in here eventually.
Yeah.
I'll find it at some point.
Things get posted so often and so fast.
We have so many channels too.
It's like, oh yeah, I know I missed that. I didn't ignore you. I just missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. On another note, we are gonna. Well, not we. I guess it'll be me. I will be doing another art stream soon-ish, and by popular request, we're gonna make it kind of class type setting. So I'm gonna pick some of the art pieces that you guys have been making in the art channel with your guys' permission if you want, because there's been a couple of people asking, kind of go over, hey, what's my thought process, like how can we improve our art? So it's gonna be like a mini like dive into my mind of like, hey, this is how we can elevate your art stuff, because I'm a teacher and whatnot.
That'd be pretty cool.
So I don't know when that's gonna be. Maybe sometime next week, maybe the week after, but a couple people have been asking, so we're gonna try and do something in that regard.
Yeah. See something really cool like Autumn's fan art piece in the City of Tears? Yes, we all saw that.
That was
awesome.
fantastic. We're going to be printing that out and putting it in a frame soon.
We will. If you guys do fan arts, tag, definitely. Because a lot of times somebody posts a fan art and then like 20 people will be like, that's awesome, and then we won't see it.
Yeah.
Now I'll generally see it.
Chris will see it.
like,
He's more on top of it than that, but I've got so many other social media things I just get overrun half the time.
Let's see here. Spot weakness. He doesn't intend to attack, and that's going to give the 3 strength. Add 2 wounds, but that's 15 block. There's no need for that. I'll just pass through. Autumn's is crazy. That's going to go up on our wall. That
was really nice. I'm really appreciative for that.
We have a couple. Well, we have 4 walls in this room.
We got plenty of room to add some more art.
We have a bunch of frames, so we got to add more art.
We got some art from Bear. We got some art from...
We've got a lot of art that we still have to put up.
Yeah, so we have a lot of art that we have to put up too.
Let's see here. Let's do another armaments. That'll put the defense in there, and I just need to defend again. God damn it! Metallicize? Let's do a metallicize. Perfect. That gets it a little bit closer. 2 damage. No big. Insert the art meme. The art meme of, what's the movie? With the Iron Giant, with the art, but they put your face over it and kept his lips.
I do love that movie, so I approve of that meme. I also like Is This DLC meme. I think that's very fitting.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Butterfly.
Funny. Let's do.
I went back and looked at that first episode. The only thing that was in there was the Dreamers DLC. When we first started.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's like, is it a DLC or an update or is it blah, blah, blah? It's like, okay, well.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Shush. Hornet is void. Chill. Applies weak to all enemies, but it's only 1, and he's not attacking and exhaust, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through for a strike and call that one a day.
Yeah, Iron Giant's one of my favorites as a kid, too. My uncle introduced it to me when I was super young, just because that movie was super unknown when it came out. Not a lot of people talked about
in the sphere. I know it was well loved among like our friends in our age.
Everyone's loved it.
But I don't think the media loved it, you know?
I think the media loved it too. It's just it didn't get promotion. It didn't get promoted, so it became like a cult classic after it came out. It didn't hit hard in the theaters because they did bad promotion for it.
Yeah.
And then on DVD, everyone goes, "Oh man, this is amazing." But unfortunately, by the time that happened, Warner Brothers shut down their animation studio. So it was a bit of a bummer in that regard. But then, Brad Bird went on to go make Incredibles over at Pixar after that. So
that's the same dude?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Brad Bird directed that.
That's awesome.
By the way, I hope it's okay.
It's continuing to get stuff they got from an anonymous gifter.
We appreciate that. Sharing our stuff helps out a ton.
Hell yeah. Also,
Sharing
congrats.
anything that we do.
If I'm reading this correctly, Josh Oliver is continuing the gift sub they got from an anonymous gifter. So you just re-subbed, Josh? Thank you, dude.
Thank you, dude.
If I'm understanding that correctly. That's the first time I've seen that notification. Awesome. Thank you.
Sam Scribble Scrutiny. I wouldn't call it scrutiny, more like elevating. Like something
That's not alliteration, though.
I know it's not an alliteration, but scrutinizing sounds and scrutiny sounds.
You can be scrutinizing and still be. We scrutinize games, and
we may have an approach for it. People take that word in context of. I often feel a negative, whereas when I'm trying to critique art, it's more so as a, hey, you already did some really good stuff, but how can we make it better?
I get you.
So
yeah.
I wanted to have like a connotation where it's uplifting, because so many people get, as it makes sense, get very sensitive about their art because it's so personal, because every piece you make you put so much time into, and when you're a younger artist you're not used to being critiqued. So I don't want people to come in with a mindset of he's just gonna tear everything down. Not that I would, but yeah.
An S word that could go into the Korgs for the Korg jar. Thank you, Josh. Could there be another S word that could
Sam
fit as
Scribble support. I think I like that. Support. Yeah, Sam Scribble support. I think that's the best idea for it, because even some people take critique as
how are you going to look at
term.
other people's stuff without
what?
Like, how are you going to do that online?
Oh, super I'm just literally going to take their
links.
Can't post what?
They can't post links. So how are you going to find their stuff?
Oh, not in here. You guys are going to have to. Oh, right. I should say where they should post
I was
it.
like, wait, how physically, how'd that
I'm
going
to
to
have
work?
you guys either post
Korg
in
explosion.
the art channel on the Discord, or post on the art channel in Discord and do I don't know, me and then hashtag.
It's a good way to get them to go to Discord.
Yeah, Sam Scribble support. And it'll be one of the ones that I take into consideration.
Oh god, the Iceman cameth.
Looking over and just doing mini lessons. They won't be like, hey, I'm going to take this full illustration and do it from start to finish. It'll be, hey, let's do a breakdown like my instructors would do for me, or like I would do for my students, and say, hey, this is what's really good about it. This is where we can
This is really suck about it.
Well, this is where we can find ways to improve. Like, maybe it needs better perspective. Maybe we need more things in the foreground.
I agree, Blue.
And always understanding that, hey, this is just going to be my personal approach. It doesn't mean it's the only approach.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking we might need to put art, or because everything's sectioned off into extra minutes.
Yeah.
On there, we might need to have a third section where extra minutes gets even more subsectioned. For specifically art-focused stuff. And no, there will not be a math channel. That's not art. Art can exist in math, but math is not art.
I do like that idea of Sam Scribble's secret art prep talks, but I think it's a bit of a mouthful.
And also, it wouldn't fit on the...
Yeah. I think the idea of Sam Scribble support is good. I like that idea. It keeps it silly and keeps it light.
Keep in mind, too, everything that we title stuff has to be under 100 characters.
Yeah.
So, we can have, Sam Scribble support, :space, class 1, and then,
we could
whatever,
just make it we could just make it a giant thread where it's, things get posted and I kind of pick through the latest ones and go hey, I'm going to pick 3 from this week and go over all of them. Not all art streams are going to be that, but every once in a while we can make that a thing to go over, and that way people can kind of know what I know, and I can kind of spread some of the dumb stuff that I have figured out for the 10 years, over my lifetime of doing art.
Mm-hmm. Extra minutes is 9 channels. Yeah, so it might require a little bit of splitting. It's got quite a hefty sum. I think we bring extra minutes down to 6 and put 3 or 4 into an art section.
Yeah.
Block is not removed at the start of your turn. I love that.
For now, I'd say just post in the art channel with a hashtag, and then once we do it, and if it becomes a more all the time thingy, we'll make a separate channel for it.
Philosopher's Stone or Black Star, chat. Philosopher's Stone, gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength, so they start with doing 1 extra damage. Or the elites drop an additional relic when defeated.
You just wanted me to see more of Chris. That's what you wanted me to see, do the man. Just
Yeah.
more of him.
Well,
I see him all the time.
I think he was talking about it, creating one for you or something to that effect.
That looks really cool, dude. I like that. That's awesome.
Sam Scribble support. Yes, Blue. We will get on that. It will be made after this. Philosopher's Stone, Black Star. That's a 1 and a 1, guys. What up, Ev man? I don't know.
I mean, we might even want to do something where we take.
I'm thinking the Black Star. If I can hunt down a lot of elites.
Like we have 10 more minutes. We may just want to make a separate one
way
that's
more beneficial
just
for all around.
Yeah, we might just want to make an extra one, like extra minutes art, and just make that a different subsection because
that's art-based stuff I think is going to be outside of extra minutes.
I think that's a good idea. And we'll take the artwork, Sam's art corner, and the TMM fan art. Well, no, I guess we kept the TM fan art with the
we'll keep that with 10 more minutes. We'll
keep that, and we'll just have extra minutes.
Organized.
We'll make that organized.
We'll figure it out. We'll
flip-flop some things around.
It's as easy as just dragging and dropping, so it's like, even if
it's like Discord's a really good program.
Fuck yeah, Discord's so good. I am going to... Which path? Oh, I can't even get it. No, I already grabbed the fire key. The key that, the elites are flaming up. Let's go with trying to gather up money and hitting that right path. Let's do that one. If only streaming was slightly better on Discord. Hey, I have a hint for you. If we can hit 15 boosts, which I don't think is worth it because that's a lot of money, but if we can hit 15 boosts, we can stream in 1080 at 60 FPS. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
With a higher bit rate. But yeah, we're pretty much stopped off and at our total rate that we have right
Josh.
now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that helps us. Thanks, man.
Thanks for those boosts.
You don't mean quality, but that would be nice. What are you talking about, Blue? Let's get a flex.
I wish you could see streams without being in the voice room. Me too, Blue. Me too.
Yeah. It takes 15 boosts, but keep this in mind. Those boosts boost the server for 1 month. That's 15 boosts per month at what? $250 each or something like that? And that goes that goes straight to Discord, and all it does is make voice chat slightly better bitrate and streaming slightly better bitrate, which honestly, we only stream at
720
already here right now, plus 3500 bitrate, 3200 right around there.
Josh says it's like 350.
So it won't. Yeah, but 350 times 15 is $40 something per month.
Yeah,
it's like that's not worth it. Like, don't do that. Like,
it's better things to buy, like more.
Honestly,
games.
I'd rather see you guys start your own Twitch and stream on that.
Yeah.
Like, that's way cooler. Plus, it doesn't cost anyone any money at that point, and then it gives you guys the chance to grow. I think that'd be way cooler. Let's do a vulnerable. I'm thinking a vulnerable and then a strike. Oh, I've got 4 though. I can do an armaments vulnerable and a strike. Let's get rid of spot weakness. Oh, of course, spot weakness. Oh, wait, did I get to choose which one got upgraded? I did. Fuck.
What is Striker gonna do?
What's Striker? Don't do it. No, it ain't worth it, Striker. Plus, you told us you wouldn't do anything until September, man. Don't go against your word. Is the class I'm playing like the fighter of the party, Chris, with this game? Yeah, he's the fighter barbarian style, this character right here.
He holds his sword really weird.
I think it's because it's so heavy. He's actually got like a good
That's why it looks weird, because it's just so parallel.
Mm-hmm.
It should be drifting down just a little bit to show that there's more weight to it.
Could be. Let's do armaments. Let's do... Yeah, let's choose a card to upgrade. I haven't played this in a little while. Let's do that one, upgrade it, hit the Sentinel out. That'll give us 13 block, and then we get another strike and a defend. Didn't need to do the other defend, but oh well. Might have to try to train on Discord if you have a better PC. That's another thing. Depending on what you guys are able to stream at yourselves, will depict how much Discord is able to do. So even if you upgrade Discord through like boosts and stuff like that, it may not actually increase or do anything.
Yeah.
It may just pay Discord, which is fine. They provide an incredible free service.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
But that's the gist of it, yeah. Gain 15 block. Hell yes. It's not going to block everything, but at least it'll help a little bit. Get some more milk.
Yeah, per month is too much for such a minimal increase. It's just not worth it. The initial boosts are great, but then to get to that tier, it's just not worth it.
That's for discords that are like 1,000 people wide, with everybody getting like free boosts and stuff like that. So they're just like, oh, I'm going to give my free boost towards this and mine towards...
helps for
and it's meant to be cumulative and not one person carrying it.
That's for the big raid shells and stuff of that nature that are into MMOs or, you know, big teams that play, I don't know, CSGO or, you know, anything that has a big community of people where they all chip in like, you know, 500 people, 1,000 per like thing sub. Like, yeah, a couple of people can all do one boost and you're good.
Server boosts are not permanent. We are currently I think it only takes 1 or 2 boosts in order to get us where we at right now.
Yeah,
I think we have 8 boosts, but the difference between 8 and 1 are nothing.
Yeah, there's not a big difference between at that point.
It takes 1 to like 1 or 2 until 15 for it to do anything, like get a higher bit rate for you guys. And at that rate, at what, 350 a pop, it's like, oh, is that worth it for everybody, like economically?
Don't know.
Hard to say, you know. So like we have an animated on our Discord. We have an animated icon.
Yes.
That comes from the single boost, the first boost that we get per month. Whenever anyone joins, they have kind of like a image that we have. We went over that a while ago.
I forgot that I made that.
That shows on our when people join. But really, that's it for right now. And so you get a whole 15. At that rate, it's like $40 a month. It's like, whoa, damn. And it wasn't until recently that we actually had anyone start really streaming constantly on the live stream rooms on the Discord. So it was like, well, it was never really something we had assumed would be a thing. Yeah. I wish they were permanent, but then that gets rid of their ability to
make
Discord's
money,
ability to make money,
keep it free for the most part for everybody.
I think they do keep it free. I think the service is incredible for what they provide.
For what Discord does, I love the way they go about it. It's completely free if you don't want to pay anything, and it's still really good. But if you want to put a little bit extra money and give it their way, you can get some cool perks. You can buy stuff off their store. I really like the way they went about their business, and it seems to do well for them. So awesome.
I mean, they get paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, plus they like during the dark times currently that we're going through. They did increase like other bit rates and stuff for a lot of people for free, absolutely, and they were just like, yeah, no, this is just, we think this is what we can give at this time.
Yeah.
And it's like, perfect, that's awesome. That helps out a lot for a lot of people, because they knew that people were having to do social distancing and stuff like that. Do 12 block, 2 strength. I can do the 2 strength. I might get rid of the energy. I'm just going to keep it like this and get rid of that. Add a random attack in your hand. It costs, might as well.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to pick what you want to do for a live stream. Luckily, we can just ask people and say, hey, what do you want us to play? But for a long time, it was hard for us deciding, like, what game do we want to go for?
2 strength at the end of this turn. Crap. I'm going to do barricade to pre-prep, and then I'm going to have to do a armaments. Fuck it, just do a flex anyway. Doing armaments. I actually could have used the armaments to increase the flex, but now next time when the armaments comes around, I'll be able to use the upgraded one and upgrade the cards in my hand. I didn't realize how fucking hurt my character was. 38 out of 80? This ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good at all. Let's do... I can get some defense out of this. Adds 15 block. Well, I kind of should... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a flex. Let's get a sentinel. Let's get a block. Let's do a plow through. And add another 12 block because it doesn't get rid after this turn anymore. And then 8 damage to Mr. Front Boy. Oh, and I got an extra HP or extra energy out of that. Damn it. Oh well. Josh dropped in a bunch of the Korgs. That Korg jar is primed and ready for an explosion. That's gonna be bad. That's a lot of Corgos.
That is a lot of Corgos. These poor pups. All crammed in one little jar.
They're gonna go flying in a little bit, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Let's do spot weakness. Put it on there. Go for an attack and 2 defense. Nice. There's a legion of Corgos. That'll be a rain of Corgos in a little bit. Nice. I still have enough defense. Uh-oh. Yeah. Look out, here it comes. All it takes is like a 100-bit cheer to send them flying. 30 damage. I can take care of... Yeah, it's going to be 30 damage. Shit. Let's do a 9 and a 9. Get rid of him. And then we can go to... Applies 1 week to all. Let's do that. And get a... Shit, it's still going to bring only one of them down to 30. Might as well do it on him. Fuck it! Oh, they went flying everywhere! Probably Kaiser gifted a tier 1 sub to send Papi.
Thanks, Kaiser.
Thank you, dude. Gifted everyone the rain. The visual rain. Adds a random attack into your hand. Let's do that. Oh, a bludgeon at 35 damage for 0? Yes. Boom! The Corgos just remind me of last Saturday. That was fun, Sentei, and you setting up... Yeah, the sub war, that was crazy. 2 level 5 hype trains. The craziest we've had in a stream for hype trains and everyone getting gifted stuff. Oh, the Corgos almost blew out. Anonymous cheerer. That was awesome. For some reason, it came down all crooked-like and hit the side of the jar. Thank you, Anonymous cheerer, and thank you, Josh, for adding more Corgos to the explodies. All I feel like the tip jar now is essentially just like a bomb ready to explode anytime anyone drops anything 100 or more. Mm-hmm. Let's do... Choose an attack power. Attacker power card. Add 2 copies of that into your hand. Yes. Pride God is clearly best emote. Is that the B? Let's do flex off the top. He's getting ready to attack. So we'll get some extra out of there. 32 total damage or 17 total damage.
I don't understand anything.
Add a random attack.
Destructoid bot. I know that one.
Yup. Pat loves the bots, the unicorns, and the snowman unicorn, and the little girls, and then the other puppies, right, Pat? Is that right? Deal 17 damage and 2 weak. Oh, let's do... Well, we can do all of this.
2 weak plus is just Zoro from One Piece.
Yeah, we could just do all of this. Let's
Sounds
get
accurate.
a... Shit. Wild Strike. And then, was it at the end of my turn or the beginning of my turn? It's at the beginning of my turn. Fuck! Well, it's not the bestest way I could have gone about my stuff, but at least it's a little bit damage mitigating. Owie!
Sam, what do we have here? I repeat. Would you like?
What's he saying?
I mean, that'd be cool, man. If you want to make one, that'd be awesome. But regardless, if you send that our way, we will definitely hang up the Chris one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, you'll be stroking his ego, but that's okay.
Oh, I need more ego. That's what I need. Everybody knows that. Oh, 20 damage.
But don't stress yourself. I feel like if you do me, then Mike's going to be like, hey, how come I'm left out on this?
What? Yeah, well, we'll see. He'll probably say it and think it. He'll probably think it, but not actually say it.
You should do Mike. Do Mike before me.
And he's dead. And I've got 26 HP.
That'd be cool to see a Mike in that pixelated form. That'd be rad.
Oh, we'll hang any of them up. Oh no, we got bad boys for life up here. All right, so he's intending to attack. Choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. That's a skill card. Fuck. Let's start off with a flex then.
But yeah, personally, I'd like to see Mike in pixel form. I think that'd be cool.
Let's do double the strength on this turn. Get a dual wield. Let's add in 2 wild strikes. Nice. So we got 3 wild strikes. That's off this dang healer, I guess you'd call him. 16 damage. Fuck! I'm gonna need to do it all on her. Just shy by 1. Oh well. This one will be blocked fully because I blocked the first damage I take on any round.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that, and just get full frontal blasted by his attack because I don't have enough defense. Thank you for following, Gift of Gabby.
Thank you. Welcome.
The Corgo jar is topped off with just a little bit of them flying every direction. Oh, what is that, 21 damage? I'm gonna fucking die unless I get any block.
That arm doesn't look like it's holding up the shield.
I don't believe... Well, he's just super strong. The little tiny baby arm?
Obviously.
I'm gonna fucking die here. Drop kick. Enemy has vulnerable gain, but he doesn't have vulnerable. Oh well, count 0. I went a little too overzealous on this.
Arm is right, Jack.
Owie! Owie! Oof! 2 HP. The little tiny baby arm in the back. Can I do 17 damage? Block is not removed. Applies weak to all enemies. Let's apply weak. Well, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 4. That'll be it. And gain some block. Ghostly armor, ethereal, gain 10 block. Oh, I'm gonna go for that one. Ethereal just means that essentially, we need to rest. 8 HP. It just means that if I don't use it that turn, it goes away. Oh, the arm was super dark colored.
Yeah,
like,
it's painted
closer
right into the shield. You can barely tell it's part of it.
Welcome. Oh, Jesus, yes. Whenever you rest, heal an additional. Fuck yeah! Regal Pillow is super good. At the start of each combat, choose one of random cards. That's pretty decent, too. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do... that.
Sure, all that made sense.
It all makes perfect sense.
It all made perfect sense. I totally understand what's going on. And
so the one relic I got just gives me any one of these that I choose to start this combat with. Enemies lose 9 strength this turn. I wish... Well, there's no point to that one because none of them are attacking. Choose one random... add one random colorless card into your hand and exhaust.
But Nock, don't you need an arm to use the weapon? If you don't have any arms, unless you're a waterbender, you're kind of screwed.
I mean, Toph only used her feet.
That's true. Earthbender without feet could probably work too. She would use her hands though.
I mean, Fire can use feet too, right? They
Fire
can use their mouth.
Okay, unless you're a bender. You typically need hands to use weapons. I mean, yeah, you can use your teeth, but for the most part, you're not doing a two-handed sword with your mouth. I don't think that's possible. You can try.
Let's pop this off.
But probably not going to happen.
Shit. One random metamorphosis. Shuffle 3 random attacks into your... Oh, that's so good!
I think waterbenders would be the only one that could physically hold a weapon and create arms for themselves.
Sam's talking about Avatar. I'm not, because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, nothing. You haven't watched it at all.
I'm rewatching it.
You're rewatching it now, yeah.
Let's do... Perfected Strike is 30 damage. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof and doofers.
One Piece works on a different form of logic, though.
Where every line
I don't
weight
think
weighs the
your
exact
neck,
same thing.
Katanas are heavy, and holding it up with just your neck, as cool as it looks, it's anime logic.
Your anime logic.
You wouldn't really be able to like swing a sword very well with just your neck. You'd probably pull at your neck half the time.
I don't think you'd get a whole ton of follow through.
You would not.
Yeah.
And the amount of follow through that he gets, and the whiplash you'd get from holding that sword in your teeth.
What if it's a Yoko Taro blade?
Now, if it's a short dagger, that's different, you know. But he's got a giant ass Yoko Taro sized katana that Sephiroth would be jealous of.
Let's see.
So
I might have to do armaments.
It looks cool as hell. I love it. I love the 3-sworded katana Zoro. But come on. Or Zolo in Japanese. I don't know. It's One Piece.
I don't watch One Piece.
I don't watch One Piece either.
There's a reason why I don't.
I know the characters.
Choose an attack or power card
but
that's a skill card.
I don't know anything else.
Well, let's do a shrug it off to get my stuff up.
Hey,
I can do another one. That's 21 they're going to be going for. So I can full block that and then go for a single strike.
Yeah, knocked. It's in Legend of Korra.
I haven't seen Legend of Korra.
It's coming to Netflix.
I know. Hey, Fume. I've seen parts of it. But now that it's coming to Netflix, Jen's like, cool, so now we have to finish Avatar and then watch Legend of Korra. I'm like,
Korra is worth watching. It's good. I think it stumbles a couple times with some of its character decisions, but I don't really blame that on them. When they first made the show, they only planned one season because they thought that's all they were going to get.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Should have done that betterly.
They only thought they were going to make the one season, make it 13 episodes, and be done with it. And then Nickelodeon ordered more, and they kind of dicked them around a lot, and they never knew if they were going to get another season. So making cohesive arcs through all of it felt a little slapdash, but it has some really interesting villains and some cool concepts that it goes into.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like Korra. I don't like some of the decisions that she made, but I like Korra as a character.
I'm excited to watch it because
Animation's
I'm less
great.
excited to watch Avatar because I've seen most of it, so it's like, okay, like
You're just
it was
rewatching
really
it,
good,
yeah.
but now I'm just rewatching it. But when watching Korra, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is all new to me. I don't, for the most part, like I get some of the stuff, but other than that, it's like, oh, well, this is like I can actively watch this.
Can I buy Make Pretty for someone else?
Sam, you're a good. No, you can't. Sam, you're a good art teacher. Gartis and a teacher. Chris, you're a good speaker and a jugger.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Fium.
Can I buy Make Me Pretty? Nope, you cannot. Josh, first season, first 10 episode slap. Nice. You're both handsome. Oh.
Thank you.
Right back at you.
So, to Scarecrow's point, I mean, Korra's still an 8 out of 10 for me. Avatar: The Last Airbender is like a 9 or 10 out of 10 type of deal. Like, they're both amazing shows. But I do like The Last Airbender a bit more than Legend of Korra.
I think that's a lot of people's.
That's most people,
choices, or at least opinion.
But I still really like Bolin and Korra. They're two of my favorite characters
hit F5,
in
dude.
animation.
Let's see. Puts 3 random attack into your draw, but they all still cost stuff. Panacea. Yup, I'm taking Panacea. Hell yeah. Look at that. Take the Panacea. Dude, yes.
That's fine, Nox. Not every series is gonna hit hard for people.
Yeah, no.
I'm at the point now where I'll recommend shows, but if someone goes, I didn't like it, I'll be like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't have enough energy in my day to fucking care.
Yeah, I was just like, I recommended it. If you're just like, that was okay, I'm like, yeah, man, I can hit it for everybody. That's cool. Like, I don't even need a discussion afterwards. I'm like, yeah, I found Psychopaths to be really, really cool. You might like it, you might not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Psychopaths is an anime.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking of Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is phenomenal. If you don't like Mob Psycho at all, I'm a little disheartened. But
I hate the character design.
Oh, it's so good.
I hate the character design.
It's so good. Oh, it's so great. I love it. It's so off the wall and adds to the comedy. I fucking love Mob.
I haven't seen a single episode, so guys, take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you kind of need to watch it because they do so
I
many...
don't need to watch it to say I don't like that character design.
You can say
I can say I personally, of my opinion, do not care for this character design.
He's wrong.
No, this is a personal opinion of something that only matters to me.
I will say.
I didn't say the show sucked.
No, I know. I will say though, just looking at still frames does not do the show justice.
I'm sure
of what
that's
they do with the animation.
I'm sure that's very much the case,
Yeah.
and I'm totally fine with that. I've heard only good things about the show.
Mob Psycho is in my top 10. I really, really like Mob. I like it more than One Punch.
Oof.
And One Punch was really good.
He bit me. I didn't really care for One Punch that much.
I love the
think it's cool.
deconstruction of the
I love the
superheroes.
deconstruction. I love the thought process and the idea of it.
Animation's so goddamn good.
And it was, visually very
man.
good. But I don't think it resonated with me to the point where I had to become like mega fanboy like so many other people. They were like, oh yeah, I just come nuggets for it. It's like, all right, chill. It's an anime. Like
when I watch the
come on.
animation, the top tier level of it, I'm like, that's some next level shit.
Yes, some of the great fight scenes are animated. Chef kiss.
Yeah, that's why people love it so much. And then on top of that, the comedy is just golden. It's up there with like Konosuba and other like top tier animes when it comes to comedy. One Punch is probably definitely in my top 20.
Top 20? I can't even think of 20 anime. I like it.
Haikyuu's getting up there,
It would
though.
get up to my top 20 also because I can't think of
Can't even think
anime
of
off
that
the top of my head.
I've watched a lot. I've watched a lot.
You
of
have.
cartoons.
You are a
I'm not a savant. Jason's a
weeb
savant.
connoisseur.
Nah, Jason's a weeb.
No. He could be up there. He could be like god tier.
Jason's
you know?
god tier when it comes to anime. He's the person that I debate often with dubs and subs. I'm like,
Shit,
dude, if there's a
man.
good dub, I'm just gonna watch it dubbed. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Some shows I'll watch sub, but if there's a dub, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna click it.
I can't watch subs. I
Unless
can't
it's
actively.
Naruto.
I can't actively watch and appreciate like an animation if I'm sitting there trying to dumb watch text go across the bottom of the screen.
There's some that I prefer with subs. I prefer Gurren Lagann with subs versus dub, but the dub is really good too. So I don't really have a preference either way. Do you
I'm gonna
guys
catch up
think
with chat real
that the
quick.
last
I was just
Airbender
reading that,
movie
yeah.
was the Legend of Korra season 1 movie with the same amount of Legend of Korra season 1's really good. It's probably their best season.
The Avatar movie by Shyamalan just
Except they
sucked. So
adapt
no
from the
matter what
season.
it was covering, it would have sucked.
The community be as mad as they were when the last Airbender. I don't get what your question was really.
I think they're just mad that it was a fucking terrible adaptation rather
Everyone
than
pretty much, yeah. Everyone hates
Yeah.
the movie because it's a bad adaptation with not good acting. But
rather than yeah.
everyone likes season 1 of Korra. People start having issues in season 2, is where most people watch and go, great animation, but not really digging where the lore went for that second season. And then most people love season 3 and are mixed on season 4.
Yeah.
But
I got a question for you now.
Yeah.
Now I was asking the only time I don't like dub is when the voiceover is bad. How do you know you're not getting bad voiceover on a Japanese take unless you know to speak Japanese?
yeah.
And if you may, I mean that's a valid criticism.
It's more inflection too, but yeah, I mean that if you don't speak Japanese, be like, well, I can just feel it. It's like that's fine. You're
Yeah.
allowed to prefer one
But you
version
don't know
or the
whether
other.
it's good or bad, other than the inflection.
Other than inflection, that's all you can really
Yeah.
ascertain from it. But I have no problem
It's fine,
watching
Retro.
subbed anime. I watched Vinland all sub because there is no dub, and it's a phenomenal show. But if there's a good dub, such as Cowboy Bebop or
Oh, it's so
Samurai Champloo or Full Metal Alchemist, I'm gonna watch it dubbed. Now, certain ones that are based in Japan, sometimes it helps to have, the Japanese voice track behind it, especially if it's, Musashi or something of that nature, where it's like very much Japanese folklore. That kind of adds a little bit of context to it. But regardless, I think the dubbing community has come
Or
up
irregardless.
super high. So there's not that weird gap. You don't get a lot of ghost stories anymore, or you don't get the Naruto dub from the 2000s, which was just
Oh, is that the fucking something kids dub or whatever it was?
believe it. No, that was this. It was basically abridged anime before abridged anime became a thing with Team
Ew.
4-Star. Can y'all splash the jar with a large?
We can't
bit?
splash the jar.
I can't
Only
splash.
you guys can.
Hey, Sam and Chris, happily the glitch isn't happening. I'm glad the glitch isn't happening.
It's good.
I just went
Retro.
shopping with my family and
I hope you wore a
had-
mask.
Nice. I'm probably saying it Musashi. It's an anime that's based on Japanese mythology. It's non-sequential storytelling, so it's different. You have one solid character and you know his story throughout the whole thing and learn more about it. But it's all different
Be
episodes about this
18.
character that deals with different Japanese folklore as if it were real, like demons and ghosts, and it's all based around different legends in Japan. It's really good. But it's one of those shows that you can watch maybe 10 episodes and be like, all right, cool, I got a feel for this, but they're very slow-paced shows.
The cork jar got half splashed.
So it doesn't fit everyone's.
Thank you, guys.
It doesn't fit everyone's jam.
Yeah, real
but-
quick to just interrupt before I get back. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer.
Yeah,
You've
thanks for the
been
cheer.
reliable as fuck, dropping in those hundo spirits in there and destroying the jar. Thank you. And Pat, whoa, a big 100 snow unicorn up in there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. Mushishi is Mushi. Well, however you pronounce it. It's been a while since I watched it. It reminds me a lot of Samurai Jack. It's very quiet, still storytelling, but also very atmospheric and thought-provoking.
noir-esque.
Yeah, noir-esque, thought-provoking. It's got slower pacing
Okay.
to it.
I haven't seen that.
It's not like Haikyuu, where it's just fast-paced, crazy action, goofy sports anime, which is just so much fun. It's volleyball. I never think I like a volleyball anime so much.
That's pretty tight. I saw you talking about that the other day, and I was like, what is going on here?
It's, who is it animated by? It's animated by Production IG, but it's got the same composer for My Hero Academia. It was before I think he worked on that show.
Oh, tight.
So I was listening to it like, this has got a lot of the same, you know, musical tones. I bet this is the same guy that did My Hero, because the main theme for Haikyuu sounds a lot like the big rising theme for Deku. I was like, that's really familiar. I bet that's the same composer. Lo and behold, same composer. It's
that's
not
tight.
as... Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's tight that you noticed that and then looked into it and you were like, oh shit, it is.
Not to mention, Production IG did a really great job with the animation for it. Some of the volleyball animation is super fluid. Oh, it's so good.
I'm trying to catch up. The Jackie Chan Adventure Show, I thought that was good too.
Jackie Chan Adventure Show's the shit. I mean, it kind of falls apart a little in like its last season, but it's the shit. I love that show.
Yeah, it had really good animation, right? They needed it because of the Kung Fu, right?
Some episodes would be kind of stiff, but overall they did a really good job maintaining it. The character designer is the same one who worked
got a full
on
jar.
The Batman in the 2000s, the one with the crazy Joker who had not dreadlocks.
Oh,
but
I didn't see that one. Yeah, the one that a lot of people were like, I didn't like this take on.
People were mixed because it was more anime-ish at the time. And
it was all hyper stylized rather than the strict Joker.
Yeah, it was a more like comical take on the Joker. I love that show. That show's a lot of fun. It doesn't get enough credit for. It was
Haven't
really
seen
good.
that one, but that's the one you were talking about when we were playing the boulder rolling game on Twitch. Right?
Yeah, when we were playing.
Okay,
which that third one came out too, so maybe at some point we'll have to check that out.
What's it called? Fall of Ages? Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
Yeah,
Rock of Ages 3 came out a week ago, I think.
Yeah, we just didn't have space for it, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. Would have loved to, but we didn't have the ability to. Heal for 20%. Whoa, what? I've never seen a blood potion before. Heal for 20% of your maximum HP.
Yeah, I
That's
still
gonna
have
be
never
nice.
watched Ghost Stories. I've just seen a bunch of videos on it.
Started
Where they talk about the bad dub. It's the one that always gets brought up, where they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna make jokes the entire time.
I haven't heard about it. Blood for blood costs one less each time.
Shows you want to watch,
Zero.
but they're not on demand
go.
or something. If you have an Xbox, there's an app called, well, neither of us have an Xbox,
Ooh,
called
neither of us.
Cartoons
Yeah,
Unlimited
neither
Pro.
of us.
It's free and like 5K plus shows and movies. That's cool, retro.
I wish I had the time.
That's another reason why I like dubbed animes, so I can put them on in the background and catch moments.
Yep.
But
no, that's what I do too. Anytime I when I say I'm watching Avatar again with TenMoreMinutes,
yeah,
I'm honestly going, okay, cool. There's stuff I can do for the channel on my phone, like answer comments, go onto Discord, things like that.
Yeah.
And it'll be on in the background, but because it's dubbed, I can go watch it. Well, it's dubbed because it's dubbed. That's English. But I mean, like any other anime too that are dubbed versus subbed, it's like I can actively still be working on channel stuff while they go on in the background, like Dorohedoro. I was able to watch while still actively doing channel stuff, and that's what gave me the ability to watch it.
Very rarely do I just sit and watch a show. I might, before I go to bed, I'll watch maybe 2 episodes just straight on, just watching, and then like go to sleep. But very rarely will I just sit and watch a show, unless I'm taking a break. Like, oh man, I've been drawn for like 2.5 hours. Let's watch an episode of Vinland, and then I'll get back to it and feel refreshed.
Yeah.
But
Josh dropping in those Corgos in the jar, getting it filled up to the brim.
But it's also a sub show. And I was talking to my buddy Jason the other day, and I told him how long our recording session was just for doing Paper Mario. I was like, yeah, man, we recorded for about 6 hours.
Oh, we record for 6-7 hours for each series, and we have 2 or 3 series a week.
Yeah.
And then if you think about it, you're not on every one. I am. It's like, so they add another 6-7 hours. Like,
and you still got to edit that stuff. And then I still got to do couch links and stuff when those pop up in between, or just random channel stuff. So when I told him, I was like, dude, yeah, I did that. He's like, wait, when did you wake? I was like, this time? And you're going to hang out with us for another like 4 hours? Yeah, man. And then I'm going to go work out after that. And then I'm going to do art. And then I'm going to go to sleep.
Yup. Oh, why don't you do this? I don't have time. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Yeah, when you start developing content and you're an artist, your time has to be spent elsewhere. It's not just, oh, you have the time. It's like, I commit the time to something else. The time I commit that's not to the channel goes directly to me working on art, whether you guys see it or not. I'm always working on something.
Oh, I don't have any kind of qualms about saying, yes, I also answer back to comments while pooping. I do it. They're like, that's disgusting. It's like, you don't know. You don't know if you got a poop comment back or poop reply or not. This is a lack of dedication in our children nowadays.
Dad used to take magazines to the bathroom. Now people just take their phones. That's how it works.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean that's what's necessary. Shit, I'm gonna get hit. I'm just gonna have to do that one though. No, I did extra. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
some of the stuff in Ghost Stories is borderline. Sometimes kind of feels racist, but not. But
what happens with what?
In Ghost Stories was dubbed back in the 90s, so it's got some very provocative jokes. Let's put it that way.
Okay, it didn't age well. Oh, anonymous cheer about to destroy the jar.
Yeah, it's borderline.
Oh my god.
Jesus, it's borderline. They're not. I mean, I haven't watched it, but from what I've seen,
anonymous cheer, thank you so fucking much.
They're the edgy borderline jokes you'd hear in a lot of 90s comedy specials.
Get a little cheer out there. Yeah.
That nowadays maybe don't age as well.
Oops.
Have you guys done anything about Paper Mario? What do you mean done anything? Have we recorded more yet? No. What you've seen is what we've done.
Have you guys heard anything about Paper Mario? What do you mean, Sylveon? Have we heard anything about it?
I mean, we're playing it.
Actively, yes.
Yeah.
Like tips or
tips
things?
Or things?
Maybe Sam could not skip the battle sections when he's turning things around because he misattributes the confirm button for another button, which is a Switch thing.
Yeah, it's a Switch thing. It's the orientation, the controls are weird. So yeah, things
put an attack from your drop
get buggered up,
your hand.
but
put a card from the hand at the bottom of your
makes combat more interesting. Like, I screwed up.
Draw 3 cards and exhaust. I'm gonna do that one. Oh, yeah.
I will try and remember that.
We get hit. Let's see here. You guys keep confirming you have to press B to undo. Yeah, and that's not the actual button. Nintendo has their stuff like counterclockwise turn, 3 hours. More corgs in the jar. Thank you, Pat. I think I'm gonna want to do a barricade on this one, just to start out with.
But I don't want him to solve the puzzle for me.
And then an armament.
That's half the fun, Sylveon.
Let's get a Sentinel. What does a Sentinel look like? 8 block?
If I do that, the game's just playing the game for me, and then I'm not playing the game. If I get stuck, like, I'll use the toad things, but, I want to try and figure out that stuff while I'm playing. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not even a part of it. If I just let the game tell me what to do and give, like, the hints all the time.
You don't want to hit a button and have the puzzle solved?
Nah, otherwise, why am I playing the video game? I may as well just put on autopilot then.
I mean, then we could be like our audience who are just watching people play the game. It'll be a social, artistic commentary on how video games are played nowadays.
We'll go play one of the Telltale games if we want that.
Oh my god.
And I like the Telltale games, but they're very much the game plays itself in a lot of ways.
I haven't played a single Telltale game.
I like them, but
I heard they were fine.
I might check out the Wolf Among Us 2 when it comes out. It's supposedly a different studio and has nothing to do with the original people that screwed up Telltale and screwed people out of their jobs.
Good.
So
good.
We'll
fuck
see how
those
that
people.
pans out.
No, seriously, fuck those people.
The battles are easy when you can do the puzzles, so you get the 1.5.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So the puzzle is the thing.
Yeah, the puzzle's the thing, and that's half the fun. And if I get stuck, I'll go ahead and do it. But also remember, we're only like the first couple hours into the game and me started, and a lot of the comments have been like, oh, here's a new thing for you to do. And I'm impatient. So topple that on top of me being impatient with them giving me tons of stuff. I'm like, I just want to try the combat. I just want to get in there and learn the combat.
If I don't pre-read the dialogue, Sam will skip it before I even get to start. It's like they'll say the and THE will pop out and say like, cool, done, skip that one, already read it. I'm like, hey man, I didn't even get to say anything yet.
I have to remind myself that I read faster. I'm like, oh, I already read it, and then I click it.
Sam, you have skipped the dialogue before it even finished typing. I've watched for it.
Sometimes I have. I will admit to that.
I'm like, wait, how could I even read that if it didn't even fucking come out yet?
Sometimes my mind goes, this isn't important, and I just click the button without even actually consciously thinking. My subconscious goes, you don't need to hear this dialogue. It's probably just a dumb joke. And my finger hits the button and go like, I forgot. I need to not rest my finger there. I might just take my hand off the controller at certain points and be like, and slowly like the button where the guy makes the decision to choose which button to press and just have my hand out and away from that and go, boom, okay.
There we go.
Now dialogue, boom, hit that. Not to mention my finger covers 4 of the buttons on the Switch.
How do you think I feel?
I know.
I can't play on those little tiny Joy-Cons. They're so tiny. This guy's gonna shithouse wreck me. Oh, no, 22 damage. I got 19 block.
A little bit knocked.
I could full block.
A little bit.
There we go. Yeah.
If I'm losing in combat, I'm like, I can't figure something out. Sure, I'll use the toads to cheer, but
We haven't yet.
I haven't yet.
Yeah. There hasn't been a need to. We also haven't fought a boss yet, so.
Yeah. Like I said,
for anyone new into chat right now, we're talking about Paper Mario, the Origami King.
the new Origami King.
Paper Mario, no colon, the Origami King.
But yeah, if I get stuck, I'll make sure to remember that for the toads. But I like to solve puzzles out, and as long as it doesn't take forever. If I lose to the boss, I'm like, okay, I need to use some toad hints because I have the money.
They can also heal and also do damage. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that yet.
That's good to know.
We do have a Pro Controller for the Switch, Striker.
We do.
But it looked like because of the motion controls being a big part of the game,
so it's
Sam
easier
chose
just for
to
me.
do.
And I got
Joy-Cons.
spider fingers, so it's not as big a deal.
He's got artist fingers. They're a lot more dexterous.
A lot more dexterous, a lot more thin.
Oh boy, I don't really have a whole lot of block here, and he's gonna do 52 fucking damage.
I'm loving it too. I've always loved Paper Mario. I didn't realize there'd been 3 games out in between since the 1,000-Year Door. I thought there'd only been 1, but I'd forgotten about 2 of them. I forgot about the one for the Wii, and I forgot about the one for the 3DS, which I know, mixed opinions on those games, which is why people were so skeptical about this new one.
Is
there a setting to turn off motion controls?
There is.
There
but we
is,
didn't want to. Sam didn't want to do it. We discussed it prior.
Yeah, I like motion controls. I like Skyward Sword, so I have no problem with motion controls in video games.
I like motion controls if you feel like you're holding something, but Joy-Cons are so light. I just feel like I'm kind of like jerking off a ghost. It's like, what is going on? I don't know what I'm doing here.
That said, minus that stupid freaking puzzle in Breath of the Wild. God, I hate that. The one where you have to hold it like a table and like all the motion controls.
Yeah.
Those suck. Those are bad. That game is fantastic, but I don't like that stuff. I don't
honestly
like it
didn't
all.
have a problem with it.
I know you didn't, but I did, and I did not like it. I hated that stuff. The fact that you did that in one try made me so mad because
it took me a couple tries for some of them.
Some of them, but God, I could not get half that shit. The one puzzle you did in about 2 tries when I sat in made me so mad because I just spent 3 hours getting that puzzle.
Different strokes for different folks. They catch things faster.
Yeah.
I think I have more time. Well, I have to say this a little bit smartly. I think I have a lot more time on my handbooks of articulating things in different motions.
Maybe,
working on tools and cards and stuff
I would
like that.
say so.
Now you have more dexterous, fine minutia with your hands for drawing and doing things like that.
I'd agree to that.
So I think the turning things and rotating them, examining them, was more in my wheelhouse.
That's probably what it was.
I think that's entirely where that skill set came down to.
Yeah.
So it was much easier for me than what might be some other gamers.
It's also just a shitty puzzle. Made me mad because I wanted the freaking green tunic, and they're like, "Nah, you're forever wasted from this because there's this one puzzle."
I'm sorry.
That's when I got to that point in the puzzle. Like, you know what? I've done enough temples. I'm gonna go beat Ganondorf. Fuck this game.
It might be right, Noct. Yeah. Is it just me, or is Nintendo going through its arts and crafts period? I love the fact, and I think a lot of people echo this as well.
Yeah.
They love the fact that things are becoming more material in appearance.
They've been doing it a lot since the beginning of, I'd say Kirby's Epic Yarn was the first beginning of it, where they really started to experiment with different art directions, the diorama style of Link's Awakening. I think it's great. I love that they're trying different things. Nintendo's always been pretty up there though with stuff all the way back to Yoshi's Story. Not Yoshi's Story, but Yoshi's Island.
Nintendo 64? Yoshi's
No, I would say
Island?
Super Nintendo with Yoshi's Island. Super Mario World 2. You go all the way back then. They were
even had like the weaves and the cloth. And
They were experimenting all the way back then. So when people are like, it's new, it's like, it's kind of just an evolution of what they've always been doing. Paper Mario started on the 64. They've always been trying to do interesting things with their art direction outside.
It adds a wholesomeness.
I mean, yeah, think of Wind Waker. That was a huge departure for a lot of their stuff. The Kirby games look different from the Zelda games. They've always been trying to do different things with their stuff. Mario's really been the only one that has kind of stayed, because then they strayed a little bit with Sunshine. But even then, you know,
I think Sunshine, they were really working on liquid mechanics.
Yeah, God,
that was just
so
like
good.
an art piece for liquid mechanics.
Yeah, that game still looks great.
And now looking at Origami King, fucking nailed it. Chef kiss,
Yeah.
Mario. Nintendo, that we had, what was that, episode like 5 or 4 of Origami King? We were just looking at the water. We're like, oh, it's so fucking good.
Yeah,
like,
sit it there.
How did they import real water into this game?
It's fantastic. The new tools just give them the ability to do more crazy stuff. But yeah, Nintendo's always really been about that. We're just noticing it more now because now they're just saying, hey, we're gonna divide our games and just do a bunch of different artists. Like our character's well known enough that they can just go, hey, screw it, we're just gonna do Yoshimeda Yarn. Why not? I think that all developed because there was a producer, I believe, in Nintendo that she was knitting Yoshis.
Really?
She just knitted a Yoshi, and I think she gave it to Miyamoto or something. And I believe that was the idea. They have it on one of their Nintendo videos.
Like, my whole life is different from today.
Yeah,
this will be where we go full craft services. Wait, that's different shit.
Well, they were talking about it on one of the Nintendo Directs, and I believe she just made a couple, and they're like, this would be a great idea. And I think she was just doing it as a gift for one of the producers or one of the other directors at the studio. So
that's tight.
I believe that's the original creation of that.
When toads are folded into cicadas.
I'm
Yeah,
with you,
that one threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lily. I love Sunshine. Sunshine's probably my favorite Mario.
Didn't play that one.
Maybe there's supposed to be a Mario collection coming out, so it's supposed to be on there, so maybe we'll check out Sunshine.
Who says that, though?
It's been a rumor by a lot of places, so it's still, it's a tentative rumor.
That's my only qualm. Like,
yeah, we don't know.
It.
There should be ports of GameCube stuff, though.
Of course not, yeah.
Like the fact that they haven't ported Twilight and Wind Waker, which they had on the Wii U, is kind of weird that they haven't released that yet. I'm imagining that Breath of the Wild 2 is not going to be out this year, probably next year.
God, no. Fuck no. Fuck no, it won't be out this year.
It's been like 3 years in development.
Yeah, but still. Fuck no, it won't be out this year.
So most people are assuming that there's going to be the Wind Waker HD re-release along with maybe Twilight Princess HD re-release.
I think that would
maybe
be a very financially
Sword.
Smart move for them since it was only on Wii U, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't sell the best on consoles, so people could finally play it now.
I'd love to have a modern port of Wind Waker.
Oh my god, Josh dropping all the corgs in there to fill up the jar.
Yeah, and Animal Crossing was a huge departure as well in terms of like
the bomb has
designs.
Been primed. The bomb has been primed.
Galaxy would be great as a port too. There's so many great ones. I do hope that whatever happens on the next
Mario Galaxy. Okay, yeah.
I'm hoping that whatever the next iteration of the Switch is, it's backwards compatible with their store. I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Yeah, no, I feel
if the next Switch comes out. I'm talking about the next version of the Switch, and they're like, yeah, all the games you bought for the Switch,
here
can't
comes
use them anymore. It's like, can we get past this? This is why people want to stay on PC.
Oh my god.
Because things don't get outdated, and then when you add it to your Steam library, it's just your game.
Strike Red ain't coming out this year, sorry, bud. Pat, thank you for destroying the jar.
Thanks,
Josh,
Pat.
thank you for the follow-up on destroying the jar.
Thanks, guys.
Those poor corgs never stood a chance. It's almost like you guys peated them. Oh, political commentary. It's not political.
Yeah, but we're also at the point...
Oh, fuck, hype train incoming.
Ooh.
Oh, Fume, destroy the jar even further. Twitch Prime subscribed for 7 months, currently on a 2-month streak. Guys, we have a hype train today.
Gosh dang
49%, 54%, 55% done. Level 1 hype train. Destroying it. At this point in time, guys, wow, we've had 2 hype trains on this series so far in the last 2 episodes. Well, 3. This is the 3rd one now. Guys, the hype train is currently going on. If you cheer more than 100 bits, you get put into the hype train. That'll give you free emotes that you guys get to keep forever. And if you are the bit leader, or I think the top 2, you become the conductor or the caboose, and you get special hype train items on top of that. And if you are the full leader or up there, you also get little icons next game that you guys get to keep for, I believe, a month? We'll have to have confirmation of that one, but yeah. Red hot, dropping it in there. Poof! Oh, so many Korgs everywhere.
That's awesome. Thank you, everybody.
61% hype train. Last time we got to level 5 twice because Stryker decided, hey, fuck my bank account. Thank you again, Stryker, for that
Thank
last
you so
one.
much, dude.
And everyone dropping in today. Fume dropped in 100 for the pupper.
So back to
Ooh.
Blue Lips' comment. Yeah, things get outdated, but we're also at the point where a lot of stuff has been more homogenized to the point where we're not having weird PS3 architecture issues, and we're not having... Everything is kind of built on a system that's more easily backwards compatible. So I don't want to hear the excuse that, oh, it just doesn't work on this new console. It's like the Switch isn't using radical technology. It's using NVIDIA display or whatever it is for like mobile devices. Like it's an easily portable thing. Don't give me that BS anymore. If you build your architecture right,
Oh my God.
at this point.
Yeah. Josh and Kaiser dropped all these Korgs all at the same time, so half of them are missing the jar.
Not to mention, if you just build
Thank you,
your stuff
guys.
with backwards compatibility in mind and you just keep the store the same, oh, what do you know? Hey, when people are on
this
the
is gonna be
brand new
big.
console, they can buy old Switch games and just play it on their new one. And then they get sales from those old games still over time.
I agree. To get back to that, yes, you're right, Kaiser. Or yes, you're. Thank you, Kaiser. Thank you, everybody who helped for that first level. Appreciate it. Stryker, you are absolutely right. There was a lot more people than just you. It's just you were one of the driving factors, and I wanted to, by name, be able to thank you for that one. Kaiser dropped a 1,000 Korg in there, destroyed the jar, completed level 1. We are now on level 2 hype train, 48%, with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
That's true, Sylvia.
They're explodey.
Yeah, there's also the transfer over.
Of what, teams and development and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
and I mean the same thing
absolutely.
also for the PS5 and PS4. I get a little bit that there's supposed to be backwards, I think, compatibility for the PS5 and PS4 anyways.
Jar
So
will never
if you
survive.
bought the digital game on PS4, I don't want to see the PS5 come out and be like, nah, you can't play that on this console. Not when GTA 6 is on every freaking console.
I have similar thought processes behind that as well. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
It's one thing if it's the other way, like you can't play the Switch 2 game on the Switch 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Of
Fuck
course
yeah.
you wouldn't. But to tell me that on the Switch 2 I can't add my library of Breath of the Wild that I've already bought, and I gotta maintain that old console and make sure that it still works from time and time again instead of having just the newer one? Come on.
They're not hard to maintain, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
stuff 20 years old, it's not going to be as reliable.
Like the DS and the 3DS, I believe some of those
Yes.
games you could download that for the DS and still play them on your 3DS.
I've heard a lot of complaints about those, yeah.
That's the kind of compatibility that I'm looking for. It's just like, come on, especially with the digital store, there's nothing more disheartening, especially in this day and age, to build up a library of games that you really like.
Yeah.
And they still buying the same console from them, like, it doesn't work. PS3, that made sense. I got it. Architecture's weird. They had to program them differently. That's fine. They corrected that mistake with the PS4. If the PS5 has that bullshit again, it's just them being greedy and they want money.
I think that's probably the case, too. Anonymous Cheer dropping in all the spoopums. We're getting rightfully spooped up in here. Thank you.
I'm with you, Stryker. PC is not superior, but at the same time, it's super nice that you can build a library, and why it's becoming more popular is because then that library, minus updates to new Windows software having to make old games work for it, you can play a game that came out 20 years ago on your PC now, no problem. Sure, there might be some workarounds, but that
I agree with you. When you buy into a console, and I'm strictly speaking consoles here, it's a lot easier and it doesn't really have much of a difference when you're on PC. But when you buy into a console, you buy into that family of games.
Yeah.
So for things not to be able to be a library that you've built up in this time. Like, oh, we saw the old one, just reconnected. It's like, yeah, but it's...
Yeah. And I'm specifically speaking in digital terms, too. I understand if the physical discs and cards don't work.
Absolutely.
But if you bought a digital library on the Nintendo eShop, and now they made this brand new thing for Switch, when the next Switch comes out, which probably in about 3 years, I want to be able to import my library.
Mm-hmm.
I may not play those. Yeah, it's like I may not be able to play those games again, but I bought Mario Party. Mario Party is going to be a game that I'll potentially play for longer than when I had the console I have. I want that to be able to carry it over. Now, 2 consoles from now, if it doesn't work anymore, that's a different story.
That's like 15 years.
Yeah, but for the next immediate one, yeah, I want to still be able to play Odyssey.
Yeah, I get that. Guys, we are 1 minute left on the hype train. We are level 2, 74%. Bunch of people dropping in stuff into there. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to catch up with Jax now that the N64... Fuck, it's shooting off the screen because I still want to get you guys something. Jack, can you retype that out, please, and I'll watch for it.
So, yeah, Jack, if you want to send us something cool...
talk with us. Yeah,
send us a message and we'll discuss it. So that way we can make sure whatever you send is used or displayed properly.
Ooh, 38 seconds left with 92% on the hype train.
Because if you're going to spend the money and take the time to go out into the crazy ass world that we live in right now, we want to make sure it's worth it.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. If that's how it is. What up, Lord Sean? We're at 20 seconds left and 92% on level 2 hype train. Can we get to level 3?
God. We don't have a ton of storage space, but we want to make sure that whatever cool things you guys send us, we have places for it.
97% with 10 seconds left, 98% with 10 seconds left.
For the table, I really don't have any idea what I can
Oh my god, I made it with 4 seconds remaining.
Sure,
4 fucking seconds remaining.
Would you like a copy of Pikmin, maybe? But I'll just give you a Steam gift and I'll send you that way later.
Holy shit, you guys. You guys made it to level 3. That's awesome. Down to the wire. Thank you, guys.
Pikmin, I believe I have a copy already of Pikmin, but it's also one of those things, like, if Nintendo's going to be releasing or has a digital version of the newest Pikmin, we'd probably just go for that instead type of deal.
But they haven't yet?
I don't
But know. I think they haven't yet, and I don't think
they haven't yet. Yeah.
But yeah.
But we just played a Pikmin game. It was called
I wanted to call it No More Heroes.
I want to call it No More Heroes, but Wonderful 101, which No More Heroes I will be playing.
The new one, right?
Most likely on the channel. I don't know. It's probably not this year. It's probably next year.
Yeah, I don't think so. God damn you guys. Got to. I don't think we're gonna get to level 4 on the hype train, guys. We have 3 minutes 50 seconds left. Don't worry about that. I'm stoked that you guys got to level 3. Fuck yes. Thank you, everyone. I hope you guys get awesome emotes when it gets out and it starts gifting them out in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Good fucking job. Thank you, guys. Killed it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, everybody.
I'm pretty sure that slash animation is gonna go again in a couple seconds. I'm pretty sure it is. I need to modify it. Maybe? No?
No?
Yeah, fine. We're good. What up, Nibelian? Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your new emotes and everything. We'll be able to celebrate in 3 minutes and 10 seconds for exactly who got what. Let's do... These guys all need to die at the same exact time.
No problem, my dude. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
I'm not great at English either, so, you know, you're fine.
Hey, you're good. I flub up every 2 sentences.
Phonetics, not really my bag.
Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix, I always flip the E and the O. I had to double check before I posted the stream. I still think I spelled it wrong.
I spelled it wrong the first time, too.
Because why is the E...
Phoenix?
The E's before the O, right?
Yeah, it's P-H-O-E-N-I-X. Whoa! 29% on the hype train with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Thank you for the sub.
I don't know, man.
Kaiser,
I don't know,
gifting
Lord.
one to Nibelion. Thank you, dude. Does it give you money for all this? Fuck yeah, it does, Josh.
I don't know why that's happening, Striker.
We get 50-50 cut with Twitch. Thank you for asking, Josh. Absolutely. We get, you know, what you guys gift and hype and sub and everything, we get 50-50 split with Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very nice.
It helps out a lot.
Unlike on Discord, when you guys boost, not that boost is not unimportant or anything like that, but we see none of that monetarily.
Yeah.
Just for transparency, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you would say. This turn, your next attack is played twice. I can do that plus the perfected strike, but that's going to kill one of them. Where did the bomb go off?
Probably because
Bomb goes off
everyone's
in
using
3
it red.
turns.
So
I'm going to do...
a lot of people are doing, people are still in, their homes and streaming a lot of stuff. So probably a lot of servers and stuff are getting hit. And Twitch is the most popular one. And Mixer's down. So all the Mixer people are just like...
Yeah, Mixer's gone.
Yeah, Mixer's gone. So they're like, well, I guess back to Twitch then, huh?
Ninja made out like a fucking bandit.
Yeah, he did.
We got 1 minute and 15 seconds left
What
on the
a
hype
nerd.
train before we get to give everyone out all their awesome, cool little emotes. Thank you guys again for doing that. Cheers.
No, we're not partnered with Twitch.
No, God, no, we're not partners.
We would need to be much higher on the food chain.
No, we meet every criteria minus having 75 active viewers.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, we blast through
Okay, guys.
every criteria minus 75 average
Go
viewers.
get 80 more people to come here consistently, and then we'll be partnered with Twitch.
I thought I was bad at math. Sam, 23 plus 80?
No, I was doing coverage.
Joking.
Yeah, I was doing coverage. I'm like, well, 10 of those people might not show up. So if we get around, into about the 100 range, probably good.
Yeah, we're only affiliates.
Don't make 30 accounts. We want actual people to be here.
No. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fuck. Don't fake it.
Don't
fake the
fake it.
funk.
You gotta have actual people here.
I'm sorry,
And
Lord.
we're way higher than we used to be,
Oh, seeing 23 right now?
Seeing 23
I'm
is
fucking
crazy.
I'm like, what?
When we first started, you look at Luigi's Mansion, we were about 5 people-ish.
Josh is
This
doing
insane.
Josh is doing corgi math here.
Yeah.
Oh, destroyed the jar. Thank you, Josh. 103, bad at math. Josh is good at it. I will bow down to him all day long. You're better at math than me. Way the fuck better. Good job. Real quick before we get back to the stream, Hype Train has just ended. We got, oh shit, we even got a Hype Train level 2 emote.
That's awesome.
Level 2 completed. 2 subs and 3,200 bits gifted. Thank you guys so much.
Just in time, hit 90 degrees in the room. Hell yeah.
Oh god, is it 90? It's 90. Yep, 90 degrees in the room. Whew. Enjoy
taking
your
a shower
emotes, guys.
after this.
Thank you so much. Let's get back to the game.
It's the point where I
let's
can
get through it.
smell the heat.
Let's get through. Oh, it smells. It smells. These are come close.
No,
That's
you're
just
fine.
the mustiness of
No,
the
it's not a bad smell.
sweat.
It's like I literally mean.
It's a bad smell. It's a bad smell.
I mean the heat. It literally feels like you can smell the heat in the
Oh,
air.
you can breathe the
The warm air.
what it comes off of electronics? Ozone.
That's what
You can breathe ozone, which is not healthy, and our own breath. We're low on oxygen here. We're probably at like a, God, what is a regular oxygen level? 20.9. We're probably at like a 20.4.
Probably.
I used to have to test oxygen levels. 20.1, 20.9, 20.1. I think it's 20.1 oxygen level at sea level.
Not hot enough to pass out, but it's definitely getting near the end of it.
Let's see. What is going on with the? What are you typing there, Sylveon?
We what?
Yeah, we what?
Is that a cheer?
I don't know.
I feel that it's probably about the same temperature in my workroom right now. I feel for you.
Probably.
It's not even that hot today, too. I think it's what?
It's
maybe
85, 86 outside, but it gets
Yeah.
hotter in here because we have to close it off.
Yeah, the sun hits our house directly, so there's not a lot of shade, despite being giant-ass trees all around us.
No, we need
Good
more
for nothing
trees.
trees.
Well, the trees will cover you all day and keep you from burning
Cover our
up.
cars.
And then it'll kill you as it falls down and mortals everyone in their sleep.
Yeah. My parents are lucky. They have trees just right by
Ooh,
in
I
our
can't-
backyard. We have giant redwoods there, which you
spend any
never really
potions.
notice. But they cover the house super nice. So they've always gotten good shade from that stuff.
Yeah, I feel
We are
ya.
not so lucky.
Nope.
They couldn't plant the redwoods a little closer. They had to put them all the way near the back of the house.
We got some
Shucks.
redwoods in the backyard, but
They don't
honestly,
do
here's the
shit.
shitty part. They're close enough to not cover the house, but they're not far enough that if they do end up falling, which they never will,
Yeah.
they will fucking murder us in our sleep because
Yeah.
they are like a bajillion pounds.
Pretty much.
We will
Well,
fucking die.
we're at the end of it. We might be fine.
I'm gonna go over here.
The heaviest part's at the bottom.
No, man, I think you misunderstand. Even one of those logs is like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Like the logs that we put in the
I feel like
fireplace.
the roof will kill us first.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, something that destroys the roof is heavy enough to be heavier than the roof, so fuck the roof at that point. If you have like a 30-pound pillow on top of you and an airplane hits you, well, the pillow's really heavy. Yeah, but the airplane killed you. Like, it doesn't matter. Pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards, nope, not gonna.
Yeah,
do
we got
that.
a lot of redwoods here. I've been to a bunch of the redwood parks here in California too. They're fun to draw at.
I'm gonna do that. Ooh, and I'm full up on potions.
Can you buy fully grown trees? I do not believe so.
You can have them imported from special places. There's not a retailer that. Oh, you like my haircut? Thank you.
You can definitely do it, but I believe there's a limit on how big they are in terms of transporting. Because the roots get in so deep.
Well, tell you about this. In-N-Out, I heard, is one of the bigger importers for palm trees. Because they always have the axed palm trees in front of their stores.
I believe that because palm trees, the roots don't seem to spread as far. I think you'd have trouble with redwoods.
Palm trees are shallow root wide, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think there's certain types of trees that are more easily accessible to dig out or have small, like, restrictive plots.
Well, if you plant them with the idea that you're going to sell them,
Put them in, yeah.
Then yeah, you absolutely can.
Because, you know, they're only going to get so wide. Redwoods get big.
Oh, I don't think, anyone's transferring any fucking redwoods.
No.
There's different root patterns for different trees. Cards cannot be played whenever you play a status card exhausted. No, I don't think I want that.
That's cool, Josh. Don't feel like you have to give anything. We're just glad that you guys are here.
Oh, hell yeah. No, dude, I'm super thankful that you're doing that. Thank you.
Yeah, we're glad that you guys donate, but you can always just come and just chill here. You don't have to feel like you have to donate.
Fuck no.
It's the reason why this is free for you guys to watch.
Everything we do is free for you guys, minus the Patreon tiers. Like,
so that's the Patreon tiers, but you guys even get to see the cool stuff that the Patreon tiers allow us to do.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to the patrons, we get to play an extra game each month.
Yeah, you guys empower us. Reduce all the cost of your cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Put an attack from your draw pile into exhaust. No need for that one. Shuffle. Well, let's go with this one. I need to get rid of, and of course nothing cost over, well, that one did. Perfected Strike is 30. I can get rid of the Exploder right away.
All right, later, Noct. We'll see you later, dude.
You
Have
heading
a good
out,
dinner.
man? Thank you for being here. Let's do Perfected Strike. Take out the Exploder right off the top.
How far are we in this game?
We're closing in on the final boss.
Okay, good. I have not been paying attention at all.
That's fine. It's been harder for me to catch up with chat. I've been relying on you for that.
That's why I'm here.
And then just riffing.
I'm a teacher. That's my go-to.
Put a card.
What are you gonna do for this entire lesson? I'm gonna riff. They're like, what do you mean you don't have a game plan? I'm like, I have my patch notes. I know what I want to cover, but I never know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
I just go with my gut.
Bludgeon. Perfect.
Yeah. I do everything off the cuff, pretty much.
Well, you got to know how to riff.
Well, I'll plan the lesson and go, here are my 3 talking points. What about all that in between? It's like, I'll figure it out. I know what I'm talking about, and if I make a mistake, I'm like, actually, guys, I mean this. And they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And the folks in the back will be like, yeah, I get that. A lot of teaching comes down to just, you give the key points and go, I'm going to have to go around individually and talk to everybody anyways, so why would I spend a 30-minute lesson when I know I'm going to need to, I'm better off spending that time going around and going, hey, what about it do you not understand?
No, I totally get that.
Give more personalized lessons instead of, obviously, people are going to tune out real fast.
What is Striker saying with the
So Striker said, I would have done a normal highlighted message, but it's not working for me. What happened with the extra money from Patreon? Do you spend it all on games, or does the surplus go back to channel? Everything goes back in the channel. We haven't paid ourselves out anything.
I have not seen a single fucking penny from doing this for almost 4 years.
None of, like, our methodology is we're not even going to consider that stuff until it's enough that where it's like, oh, cool. This can help us, you know, as a full, until it's like viable for one of us to have a full-time job.
Which it's not.
It's anywhere close. I mean, it's closer than it's ever been. I mean, it's phenomenal what we've achieved, but it's not at that point yet. So we're just gonna shove it all back in the channel. Like, Mike has a job, I have a job, Chris does the channel. So
the money goes to, if you guys want a breakdown of it, the money goes down to, 1, now paying for games.
Yep.
any money that we receive helps to go for paying for taxes and stuff. And yes, we have to pay for taxes.
Yes, we do.
So
you want us to keep making games? I mean, not making games. Keep making content. We gotta pay the IRS, otherwise they're gonna take the house.
This is still a loss in the end for us.
Yeah.
Still, like even after 3-4 years now. For now, for the time being.
It's getting to the point where it's gonna be a positive, though.
Yes, we are at the turnaround point.
This year has been a huge turnaround.
The money also goes to helping to pay for electricity, which has gone out the fucking wazoo because we have to have 2 computers going all the time for rendering, editing,
and soon
artwork,
3.
and yes, soon 3 computers, things like that. It goes for equipment. We have a mic set up right now that's like, what is it, like $1,800, $2,000, something like that?
Something like that. That came out of pocket when we first did it.
This is where all this goes down into, guys. It doesn't go to our pocket and we're like, haha, I got paid to play video games.
Yeah.
It's like, no. We got paid to put money back into the channel.
That's
what it is.
We've spent a lot of money. Like, we're going to be making a render PC that eventually gonna allow us to stream better. We're gonna be literally making a stream PC so we can try and deliver a better product in terms of streaming.
That's what we want to do for you guys.
So
we want to be able to up the bit rate, up it to 1080, stream more fluidly.
Because I built Chris's PC way back in the day. Well, my brother built the PC for Chris.
Well, you helped.
I helped, but he's the one that physically built it. I've built PCs since then on my own.
Wouldn't have been possible without you and your brother.
But my younger brother helped build Chris's PC after I was like, hey, can you help us out? I picked out everything. He's like, yeah, do all the parts, pick it all up, tell Chris what to get. Chris bought it, but this PC is pretty old, so it's a good render PC, but we're gonna be building...
It's an okay render PC.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's okay. It does the job.
It's still an i5.
Yeah, it's still an i5.
Which is not bad at all.
No.
But for when you're doing heavy renders and heavy uploads and things like that, it's more than just play games and just click live. It's like it doesn't come down to just that. It's a lot more than that.
So yeah, like Chris was saying, all money has gone back in the channel. We have not paid ourselves anything out. Anything that we haven't spent is in a account that we dedicate to, like, hey, what can we spend this on? Do we need to spend this on advertising?
Advertisement's been a big part of it. Trying to get people...
We're now at the point where we can finally go, oh, hey, for instance, or the Origami King. It didn't have to come out of our budget for the... Like, it came out of our budget for the channel, but it didn't have to come out of my personal budget this time around.
And that's been nice.
And for the past...
Because we haven't taken a single cent into our pockets yet, but we paid for every fucking game out of our pockets, so it's like...
Exactly.
Oh, and if people are like, how much did you spend on this year for games? I think one year it was like $400, one year it was like $900.
And
that's
just... Yeah.
And that's out of pocket.
That's out of pocket. I think I spent $500 on games.
Yeah, that was just me too. That wasn't even including you. So it was like...
Yeah, so it's like...
it's still considered a loss.
So we were spending a ton of money beforehand. So now we're finally at the point it's like, oh, this is awesome. We can literally cover exactly what we play on the channel, and we can cover all of our costs, and we can help and run the AC occasionally, which makes
right now is not a possibility because we started too late. We started too late.
It's 85.
I should have been on top of that, and
it's not that bad. It's only bad when it's like 95.
Thank you, Sylveon.
But you guys make the channel made it so much better. You know, all the equipment we have, we didn't start out with this. We started with a Blue Yeti.
I'm gonna fucking die against this goddamn boss. It's not even a boss. I hate this enemy. I've died more often than not just to this enemy.
That sucks.
She does so much fucking damage in one round. You're like, how do I block that?
Okay, let's see.
And don't worry, no. And everything we're saying is not a complaint.
No,
it is just being transparent in context for what happens behind the scenes.
We are doing fine.
You guys
kill it.
This shit would have died if it wasn't for you guys.
If it wasn't for all of you guys, from those all the way at the beginning, you guys keep us going. You guys don't feel like, oh, this means
no.
Give us more. It's like, no. You're good. Only thing we ask is that you guys share so you can bring more people onto the channel.
We spend so much money on advertising.
Yeah.
If you guys do that on your own, that cuts so much cost without you guys having to spend a single cent.
Yeah. We're not saying
and that's what we really hope for.
Yeah.
You know?
We're not saying chill out or go crazy, but it's like, yeah, if you have friends that like this kind of content, share it with them. If you're in other communities and you think they would enjoy our content, share it with them.
And yes, Blue, you are very important. You
Blue,
being
you
here
are
as a mod
one of the most
is
important couchlings we have. We are so thankful for
Twitch
Blue.
side of everything and Discord side. You do so fucking much.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are eternally grateful for what you do.
No matter how
for
much
us.
shit I give you, I appreciate the fuck out of you, man.
You do a lot.
That's an A-bev to you, bud. Let's
you do
try
more
and
than
end
you
her.
think. You keep our morales boosted.
Oh, fuck
But yeah, we're just being transparent with this stuff. Like, don't feel like you have to donate
we're not
more.
complaining. We're not saying anything like that. All
No.
we're saying is, from the start, transparency has always been key for what gets spent,
We
where
wanna
money
be
goes
honest
to
with you
where.
guys.
We want to be. You guys are putting money in. You're investors, essentially.
Yeah,
You know,
guys should
I mean, like,
understand
you guys
how
should
we're
understand
spending
where it's
the
going,
money.
and we need to spend it appropriately.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
But
A
yeah,
lot of people
we're
were
all
like, "They don't.
three-
You don't owe them that." And it's like, I don't fucking care. You don't run this channel, so I
Yeah.
get to tell who spends what, where, and where it goes. Fuck you.
Yeah. What do we care? If we're being
That's
honest
it.
with it, it's like, yeah, this is how we're spending the money.
Yep.
You know,
That's it.
that's it. There's all there is to it.
Oh,
Why lie about it if we're being honest about
Yeah.
it? So, yeah, it's like this is
There's no need to lie.
this is where it's going. You know?
I'll show you the fucking paperwork.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I got no attack moves.
Would it be awesome if we're at the point where all three of us could just do this for a living? That's great, yeah. But we're also still really happy with what we're at, too.
Damn it. Oh. It's fucking hell. Son of a... Oh, no, that killed him.
Son-
Yes, I'm the best.
Maybe someday, Blue. Maybe someday.
Oh, my God. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Done. Cool, good with that. Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't been able to keep up with chat exactly. I've just been riffing off of Sam for a lot of these ideas. But yeah, no. Blue Lip and a lot of the people who have been around for a long time will be able to tell you definitely that we tell you guys right off the bat, at any chance given, like how things break down monetarily and what the support is, what the future of the channel is, what we're thinking, what we're working on.
Also, we appreciate that, Striker.
Yeah.
And I did get your emails for the commission, so I will be emailing you again about that. I've just been busy today.
We've been down this road before. Yes, you have, Striker, and you have been a
You've been phenomenal, dude.
phenomenal donator, dude. Like top
But
tier.
also,
Thank
never
you.
put yourself in a financial burden for us, because that would make me bummed
He
out.
insists that he doesn't.
As long as
but-
you're fine, I'm more than welcome.
Oh, that's right. I can't fucking
But
smith.
just always make sure you're not putting yourself in a stressful situation, because then that put me in a stressful situation, and I'd feel terrible.
Yeah, monetarily putting people
Okay,
in a
you're
stressful
not? Then good.
situation always gets me
Always
super
welcome.
stressed.
But I just know that some people sometimes
And yeah,
overgive,
Josh,
and
thank
it's
you
just
too.
like don't give if you can't do it. Like
What's
if
the blood
you're more
potion?
than welcome to be here, and we'll talk to everybody equally. You know.
Oh, the blood potion up here. No, I want that blood potion. Lose 55 gold.
I know
with 10
Chris
rare?
has said
Yeah,
it a
fuck
bunch,
yeah.
Striker, but I wanted to be clear on
Fuck
my
yes.
end too, and be like, hey, just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. You begin to fall. What do we get rid of? Havoc Plus. I just got that, I thought. Yeah, I just got that. Barricade. I'm probably going to drop Barricade. I'm going to drop Barricade.
I will never bring it up again, Striker,
Till we forget. And then...
until I forget.
The anchor is a good one. You're
I thought we
asking
were done
for
with Rocket
Jack.
Ages. Now it's a giant. He's come back. It's the head.
Right? Anchor, this is
It's
what killed me the
isosceles.
last time, I believe. Anchor is start each combat with 10 block. So that's only for round 1. I get 10 block, but that helps out. So this one I don't need to... Well, most enemies don't even attack on the first round.
That's a good one, Kaiser.
But yeah.
I miss donuts.
Donuts.
Then again, I can only eat a quarter of a donut before I get sick, so I always think I miss donuts.
You say a core of a donut?
Quarter.
Oh, a quarter. I was like, Sam, a core of a donut's called a donut hole.
No, yeah, I meant a quarter.
No,
If
but I
said a
mean,
quart?
but no, you said a quarter, but it sounded like core, and it was bringing up the idea. Oh God, the jar.
Goodbye, Jar. Woo!
Josh
Zoe
Oliver is
flying
gifting a
through the
tier
air.
1 sub to 10 more minutes community.
Thank you, Josh.
This is the first time gifting a sub. Thank you,
to
dude.
Willie the.
You gifted it to an anonymous gifter. Wait, forward. Josh
Give
is
it to
paying
Willie.
forward the gift they got from an anonymous gifter and gifted it to Willie
Thanks,
the Trink.
Kaisa.
Trink? Trink.
Also, it's a side note. I am so glad those slide-in emotes work.
Oh, yes, right?
It was so disheartening when we first started the Twitch, and they just weren't working after I spent so much time to make them work.
And Kaiza, thank you for gifting as well, and congrats, Evman. 45 subs
Welcome
gifted
back,
in the
dude.
channel, Kaiza. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, that's...
Welcome, Willie. We're glad to have you
That's
here.
insane. Literally my first time tuning in. Awesome! Well,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Welcome.
Sam said, glad to have you here, homeboy. Let me do a 2 strength, and we will go
Is
full
that-
ham town on this boy.
Is that
What?
a kiwi with a leech mouth flying
where?
in the air behind you?
Oh, shit! It's like a kiwi...
Leech.
Langolier. Ooh,
I
gross.
don't know what it is.
I've literally never seen that. Let's start off with, do I have
Once again,
any
thanks, Kaiser, for gifting that
buff
to
or
them.
anything? Yeah, thank you guys. And thank you,
So
thank
if you
Josh,
look in
too.
the upper corner, guys,
Upper
above
left corner,
the character,
directly above my head. My
it
character's
looks-
Zenith.
Yeah, it looks like a kiwi, but mixed with the leech's mouth.
It's a Langolier from
Langolier,
Stephen
whatever that
King, I
means.
believe. Langolier was a TV series. The Langoliers, I believe, was a TV series based
I
off of
believe
a
that's
book
the-
by Stephen King. That was like a 4-episode. They did it every day for like 4 days or something like that. It's like 2 movies long or something. They're at an airport and they're like, it's terrible.
That's the pride flag, right? Emo?
Which one? That
The one by
I
Evie?
believe it is. Evman.
Awesome.
Good shit. Sarah likes to do the
I
pride
just-
flags all the time too.
Hell yeah.
Do I
Every time I go
do?
on my run, there's a person that has the pride flag out in their yard. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you go over to the
Dude,
east. Yeah.
I run 4 miles every time I'm done.
No, I know, yeah. No, every time I drive by their house too, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I
fuck
just get like a
yeah.
nice, last bit of energy. Here we go.
They've been flying that for at least 9-10 years now.
Yeah.
We've been here for like 8, so imagine like at least 9 or 10 years.
God, yeah, it has been about that long now, hasn't it?
Mhm. Oh, we got a block. Didn't need that.
All right, later, dude.
You heading out, dude? Or are you saying dude is a
No, not dude. Is I can't. I don't
LJ.
want to say it wrong. LJ?
LJ?
See you, LJ.
We'll see you later, dude.
I'm bad with phonetics, so I don't want to try and mispronounce.
No, I get it.
I don't wanna
get
mispronounce
I get it.
something on
Let's do that, and then fuck it, just get another one in there. Get an artifact and a heal.
But yeah.
We might be able to beat this one. It's the big head that killed me from last stream. Yes, exactly, Blue.
One of our biggest things, like we were saying before, transparency is one of our best policies that we always want to try and maintain.
There's no injury in being truthful.
Yeah.
Unless you do some shitty shit or you're a shitty person.
Yeah,
So,
there's more injury
hey.
in lying to people than there is to just be like, nah, this is what we did.
that's honestly what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
if you're okay with your own actions and you're okay with being public about them, that leads you down a path of altruism and being good. So I'd like to lead that path, so I hold
Yeah.
myself accountable on all of those accounts.
LJ Sennheiser. LJ Sennheiser? Sennheiser.
I just call him LJ.
LJ Sennheiser.
LJ Sennheiser. Oh, he put the pronunciation. Okay, yeah.
That's why I'm like
LJ,
going over.
LJ Sennheiser.
LJ Sennheiser.
By LJ Sennheiser.
Later, dude.
I will try and remember that.
Well, not
bud.
dude. Later, LJ. I can't say dude anymore. I'm just gonna start saying folks or everybody.
Dude took that away from us.
I know, which is fine. I should be more like just a broader statement.
Put a card from your hand to the bottom of your. Well, might as well just put a put a defense at the bottom. I didn't need the defense anyway, so at least now it costs 0 for at the bottom of my deck.
I understand very little of that. I mean, it's not a very ugly head. It's actually a pretty well-proportioned asymmetrical head, you know?
Yes, Jack.
So you're just kind of squashed, though.
Fellows would be adequate to say, but we're from Cali. We say hella, and we say dude,
Hella.
and we say bro, and we say man, and we say. A lot of people are like, hey, I have this person who keeps calling me dude or man at every party. I don't think he knows my name. One, yes, I will probably forgot your name. But 2, I honestly, it's because I put everyone's name as like something like a dude or a man or a guy or like awesome bro type of things like that.
It's a very Cali thing.
It feels very like, oh yes, blue lip sound. It feels very strict to call someone by their name. Much like when somebody says thank you, I say you're welcome. Like I'm telling them, yes, you are welcome. It's like I don't want to tell someone what they feel. I just go, no problem, of course. Or I try to do it like that.
We don't use hella a lot.
I do.
But it's part of our bird time. But we don't do it a lot on the channel.
We need to stab the head.
I can start doing it more and just say, like, tell wicked. Like, I can start making it one
now
of my
that's
catchphrases.
East and West Coast.
I know. That's the great thing. It just confuses everybody. I like the word wicked. It's great. It's wicked smart.
I was wondering when the jersey was going to come out. No, it started as a Cali thing, Striker.
Yeah, hell is a very NorCal thing. Which, yes, we say Cali, we say NorCal, and we say SoCal. And
there's no
the
SenCal.
Bay.
Only
Yeah.
people who don't feel like included in Nor and SoCal call it SenCal.
Yeah, I've never even heard anyone say SenCal, though.
No, I've seen it on like trucks and stuff, and I'm like, hey, you're from like Lodi. And shit.
You're from like...
You're from the flyover state section of California. And I mean that in no ill will.
But
I mean that in
yeah.
like the literally like... What do you guys have around there?
You don't have airports for
like,
the most part.
Come on, like...
Most people drive to that part. If the airports are in Oakland and San Jose, and then you have Burbank and LAX. Those are the biggest airports. Now there's smaller ones in the Bay Area and smaller ones in LA, and I'm sure in Central California.
There's also getting to be more as well.
Yeah, but in terms of like the big airports, you have SF, Oakland, San Jose,
didn't do that.
LAX, and Burbank Airport. And that's kind of, and I'm sure there's a couple more. I think there's a San Diego airport too, but most people just fly into LAX or the one near Burbank and drive from there.
Yeah.
I believe there's a San Diego airport.
Blue asks, who says Wicked? Wicked is like a East Jersey type thing where they he's wicked smart and he was over there with his I can't do it well, but
he's over there talking to Polly.
Wicked was a lot kind of like how I assume they use hella in here in Cali, or at least the Bay. That's how I assume they use it. That's why I've always heard it. Stuff like that, shrug it off. I got 31 damage. I'm not going to be able to
I get what you're getting at, dude.
Damage. Fuck. Yeah. What are they saying? What's dude saying? Ooh, armaments.
It's expletives, but
expletives.
Expletives.
Fuck! I got the flex at the very end.
Yeah, that was the word he was using. Can't change my name because I have been using it for years now, and I don't know what to change it to. I know that dilemma.
Ooh, Lily, guys, I just finished version 2 of the HK body. The wire armature is a little rough. Wire armature? It's gonna hold positions? What? Is that what you're saying?
I think it's a very Boston thing.
Yeah, Boston.
It's very Boston.
It might be Boston
Jersey.
and not Jersey. There you go, yeah.
It's very much...
Oh, Pat's dropping the rips for when I die. Thank you, Pat. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's very Boston and not Jersey. That's what it is.
Lord Sennington.
I'm a dum-dum.
I don't notice anything they're saying as weird, so this is my 10th. Yeah, the lingo between SoCal and NorCal really isn't that different. I mean, there's a couple of, things here and there. I'm sure when in SoCal, when you guys refer to the city, you probably refer to LA, versus when we say the city, we usually mean San Francisco.
Yeah, I had somebody. I don't remember for the
I was about
for
to
the
say
purposes
Frisco, but
for the purposes of the story. God, he's gonna do 30 fucking damage to me. For the purposes of the story, I was like, yeah, I'm from the Bay, and he was like, oh, over here, and I was like, no, California, the Bay. And he's like, oh, we have a bay over where we're from too. That's what we call the Bay. I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I can't get mad at you for that.
Yeah, you mean Michigan? Or
I think it was like Chesapeake Bay or something like that. And I was like, and I can't remember where Chesapeake Bay is. Is that
in
Washington?
Illinois? Or is that Washington?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Fair.
I used to know at a fucking point, but since I've never been there, I'm like, I didn't attribute it to anywhere.
Yeah, I can see someone being from Washington, like, oh, we refer to our area as the Bay. It's like, yeah, Bay is a common term.
Yeah.
But I think worldwide, most people are like, oh, Bay Area. San Francisco kind of has a little bit of a hold on that as being the big one. But yeah, if you call your area the Bay, yeah.
All them bits, Pat. Thank you.
Is in Virginia? Okay.
Chesapeake is in Virginia?
Thanks,
is that what they're saying?
And Maryland. That's a
Virginia and Maryland? What?
Virginia and Maryland are very close.
Okay,
they share state borderlines.
No. They each claim it,
Yep, the armature is hopefully going to make it possible to an extent. The head is bigger because of the style, so it's fairly top heavy. Yeah, I imagine putting an armature in there for the
actuation of limbs.
Of the limbs is gonna make a big deal. Honestly, I think the one nickname I have just isn't a variant of my name. Is my Club Penguin account? It's a good one, Jack.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
That shows our age. We were not in the Club Penguin.
Jack, I think you've told us that before too, right? Once. Oh no, I'm gonna fucking get shit wrecked. Well, here we go.
Oh, you live around there, so you think you know where your bay is? Okay.
Ugh.
That would make sense, Blue Lip. That would make sense. Can you heal yourself?
I already did.
Oh.
I already did once. Like, that's what I'm saying. This guy's fucking hard. Let's do we can end him with 38 damage. What is that? 16 plus 13 plus 12? What is 16 plus 13 plus 12? Josh, quick! Quick! Put it into my brain, quickly! That's 30-something, 40-something?
Oh, you have 16 there?
I'm just gonna do that.
And
I'm
13
do this,
and 12?
And then that. And then that. Yay, 41! Yeah! No, as soon as I figured out in my dum-dum brain that it was over 40, I was like, cool, we're just gonna do that. Thank you, guys. This relic is fucking stupid. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. Now, no, correct me if I'm wrong. Is a floor not, there's only 3 floors in this game?
I think it's...
Or is it every room?
I think it's
I call them rooms.
I think every room is a floor.
Well, then it's not dumb, and I'm dumb. But if that's the case, then that's the case. I consider each floor being the 3 that you fucking fight.
Gotcha.
Yay, did the thing. Thank you, Fume. Snecko oil. Ugh, Snecko oil. We're almost done. I've got 22 HP. Yeah, no. I know. We're almost there. Fucking hell.
That wasn't the final boss?
No. God, no. No. Here we go. Heal to full, lose 10 max H. Oh, no.
I would say, well, there's a fire pit right next to you.
Then that'll heal me up.
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna... What do you guys think in chat? Real quick.
70 would still be good.
Am I gonna kill it?
And you could upgrade your card.
No, I can't.
Jack's
I
saying
can't.
no.
I can no longer upgrade my card at the slot, so I can only rest. So that flame is gonna be useless if I take this.
Blue says heal. Jack says no.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave
Willie
then,
says
guys.
no. Leave. We got a lot of no's.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave then. Okay. Yep. No. At least we'll get to fight the. At least we'll get to fight the final boss. Fuck. I am dead.
What is this nerd?
I am fucking dead. I've only once beaten this guy.
Deal 20 damage if
Yep.
fatal.
Rip. We're done. Hand of Greed, not useful. Dramatic Entrance. Shuffle 3. Shuffle 3. I'm fucking dead. Fighting that stupid bird on 4 legs, even before it gets to its second form, it's gonna fucking kill me. It's gonna fucking kill me. It has so much life and it hits for so fucking hard. What's going on with the chat? Do you guys have any ideas of what I should change my name if I ever want to change it?
How about the man dude?
How about 3 Nam the Edud?
Dude the man the third.
That'd be the reverse. Stream lagging real hard. That's on your end, Fume. Sorry, try blasting your cash.
Yeah.
And cookies.
Ooh, Kirby.
Subscriber, probably Kaiser, gifted a tier 1 sub to Barnacle453. Who is Barnacle? That sounds so familiar.
Barnacle
They've been here
man.
for a while. Who is Barnacle? That's
sure.
a cheer for you, Kaiser. And congratulations for Barnacle.
Would you rather the plush be posable or have magic so he can hold his nail?
Oh, tiny little arms. I think the nail.
I'd say the nail. Just make sure that it can
It's up to you,
sit,
Lily.
or like as long as it can lean against a wall without falling over all the time.
I was thinking about maybe like stringing it up in the air, like it was jumping.
Oh yeah, we could
Like
do that
hanging
too,
like
or
a
find a
little hook
shadow
from the
box
ceiling
for
or
it and
something,
put it in
yeah.
like that. We could always do
Yeah.
like a small shadow box and keep it in there so it's on display. That'd be easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on how we want to display it then, I guess. huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barnacle's been here before multiple times, of course. I'm just saying it sounds familiar and I can't remember exactly the origin of Barnacle. Where did you come from? I'm going to stab the first burbs. I just don't know which ones to go with yet.
Well, if you're gonna die, do it already because it's getting hot in here.
I know. So it's only 91. And very humid. If the enemy
Drenching in
attacks,
sweat.
gains 3 strength. Let's do that. Let's get the strike, the havoc. Play the top card in your draw pile and exhaust it. And we'll do that. Oh, it's wild strikes. Oh, when he hit the fucking backbird.
We'll call you the dude. Yeah, that works better. Instead
Stream
just
died
dude,
for you, Fume?
like,
I'm sorry, bud.
the dude works as like, so it's like emphasizing you're only the one dude.
Oh, Spelunky Barnacle. That's what you're saying. Yeah,
Ah,
Spelunky.
I was on for that stream, I think. I remember that.
Reckless charge is going to give a dazed. Double tack will give an extra reckless charge plus an
65
attack.
where you are? Can our
Let's do
heats
that.
change trade places?
Well, Blue is always whining about his heat. His parents keep his shit way too hot. Or way too cold.
If you don't wish it was 91. Wait till it's actually 91 and then you'll regret it.
No, Blue's going to whine about it. He's going to be like, oh, my body temperature is 0.3 degrees lower than all of yours. I'm dying. I know how Blue do. I know how Blue do. Josh Oliver dropping in all of the cords in there. That's a topped off jar.
It's been so hot, I'm ordering like a new flask because this thing's only 16 ounces. Got a 32 ouncer coming on the way.
You say flask and everyone's thinking you're drinking alcohol.
I don't drink. You guys know that.
Ooh, Snecko. You're talking about like a
bigger version like
double-walled,
yours, like a
vacuum-sealed,
double-walled, bigger
cup.
version. Just because we are
A
always
thermos?
so low on ice,
Yay!
It's like
that sucks, Fume.
I'm getting a bigger one. I need it.
Only 105 today at work at the Friars, right, Striker? Is that what it? That's what it is. Ooh, Philly. I want a Philly cheesesteak right now. Let's do Eternal Blade. Thunderclap is vulnerable on all. What's the HP? 15? 22. That'll give that out of the way.
And then apply the
Then we
beat
could do
to them.
yeah. We could bring down the damage. We get an
Can you,
artifact. Snecko oil won't make a fucking difference. Does not. That's the optimal move I can do. I just got to take the. I got to face that 15. Ugh. Here's the thing. Even when I get him down, he comes back up again.
He has
Full health.
regeneration?
Yeah,
That's
and when he
bullshit.
dies, he comes back with full health. So it's like, how do I kill this motherfucker?
It's fine. I can listen to your voices. Yeah, sorry.
The hype
Fume.
train went off.
Train went off.
People got gifted. It was
Thanks
a
for
level
that.
2. It was awesome. Thank you guys. Lose 3 HP, deal 19 damage. Fucking hell. I'm fucking dying here. I don't even have a way to stop the damage. And everything's 0. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see.
I don't know. He keeps saying he's going to die to the dude, but we
I'm
haven't
gonna die
seen
to
it
the
yet.
dude. I'm gonna die to the dude. Hold on. Here we go. Get another 2 out in there, and 3 HP is gonna be deal 20 damage. I need that 3 HP for the 20 damage. Yeah.
He has a
Fuck it.
second form,
It's an
too.
Yeah. We're not even halfway done. We're a quarter way done. He's fucking.
No wonder my
He's
buddy said this game
shit-tanking
was just
me.
RNG.
Look how much damage we're doing, and I'm still getting wrecked. Philly.
Can you get an item that
cheesesteak.
revives your character after they die?
You can. I don't have it. It's RNG if you get it or not.
Ah.
Oh, the jar got popped. Thank you, Pat. Let's 21 damage. I've got 23 HP.
Very true, Blue. Very true.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not gonna
How
matter
about
what
you?
I do.
So here's the deal with the outro, Sylveon. I don't know why it doesn't pop on mine. The way that we do it here in this room is we do it through the Stream Deck. So we click
Stream
the
Deck?
credits. I don't have a Stream Deck, so I have it set up differently on my computer.
We can buy you one and write it up on taxes.
Yeah, we could, I guess. I barely have any desk room.
No, I buy you like a mini. Oh,
Yeah.
the fucking jar got popped by Kaiza.
So I haven't figured out how to get the credits to work, particularly. Like I can
Thank
go
you,
to the
dude.
credit screen, but it doesn't start rolling the credits. I don't know why.
Sometimes it doesn't do it on mine, and I need to double pop it.
Yeah, so I'll try
Yeah.
and click the visibility icon next time and to see if that'll work. But also, for the most part, when I was first doing art streams, there weren't a lot of cheers, so it was kind of like, all right, and it's fine. I don't mind. But yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get to it, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. I kept getting more couch links and Patreon stuff. So I'll try and see if I can make it work next time. All the other audio issues should be fixed. We don't have that problem anymore.
I'm fucking dead.
I solved all that stuff. Oh no, yeah, you're super dead.
No. I mean, I can block this one, but like, when phase 2 comes around, he gets even stronger. So it's like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? Let's see here. 2 wounds into the hand. That's 8 block. How much do I need? 21. 21 plus 15. 15 plus 11 is 26. 13. Pop off with that.
It's kind of hard to tell. The
8,
arms
it's not
on
gonna
the
be
character are pretty small, so it's hard to tell that those are
Phase
fingers instead of
1.
claws.
26, we can just shrug that off. Put that back into there. There we go, and there. Burn those. Of course, Josh. Yes. Ooh. I'm fucking dead. Nope, that's it. I got one block move, and
Game
the rest
over,
are
man.
and the
Game
rest
over.
are
Why
literally.
Are they all... Oh, he wounded you, so now you can't do anything with it?
Still dead. He comes back. He comes right back.
Yeah.
He comes immediately right back. He's like, that was just my first phase. Mwahaha, and then grows like JRPG tits and stuff. And it's like, oh, come on, man. Really?
Would gaining 1 artifact help?
What?
Gain 1 artifact?
No, artifact is, it counters a debuff. He doesn't do debuffs. So it doesn't do anything. And this one just randomizes the cost of cards, which I haven't really gotten down. I haven't ran out of energy yet, so neither of my potions are going to help me.
That sucks.
Get a flex, get a defend. He's going to do 41 damage. I can't block 41 damage, so fuck it. Use it! Haha! Yeah, nothing I could have done there. And that's the end of the round.
What if he just doesn't attack?
Well, yeah, he will. 41 fucking damage with 5 block and 7. Yeah.
Look at that death animation.
AB. There's a certain amount you can do in this game, and then sometimes if you get like a bad final boss, if you're not set up for it, you get fucked over.
Boo.
Boo. Oh, God, guys.
It's been fun, guys.
Thank you all for being here. Oh, everybody's dropping all the bits into there for the explodies. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know you went through and you got like a prepaid Visa, then went through PayPal in order to validate it, to buy bits on Twitch. I'm sure that was a hell of a thing. I appreciate you doing that, man. Thank you. Everybody else who has gifted subs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Everyone who has cheered. Everyone who was here for the awesome fucking train, the level 2.
That was great.
That was great, guys. All the cool couchlings are chatting it up on the Discord after the stream. Join them at the link provided by Streamlabs. Also, kind of provided and started by Blue.
Yeah.
But thank you, guys. We will see you next time. Ooh, what is next time? Fall Guys?
Fall Guys for both of us, and I don't know when the art stream will be. Like I said, do the hashtag Sam Scribble support on the art channel if there's a piece that you would like me to go over, and I'll pick 3 of them from different users.
I'm going to turn the air on in this room, and I'm going to hop on the Discord so we can start organizing that. If you guys aren't on the Discord, go to the link above or click on the image below, and we'll get started on that. Cool?
Yeah.
Can you hit the butterflies next Paper Mario?
Probably,
Okay.
probably next week will be the art stream. Maybe on a Friday. Maybe on a
pending submissions.
Pending submissions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it'll probably be on a Friday, either next week or the week after.
Yeah. We will see you guys later. Hope you had a great day. Stay hydrated. We'll see you all later. Wash your fucking hands.
Yeah, wash your hands, please, and wear a mask.
Appropriately. Wash it appropriately. Put your fucking big ass schnoz inside of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't breathe out your chins. Love you guys. Beep, bop, boo.